2. Check 1 2 1 2. Check 1 2 1 2. And we are live. Yo 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 yo. And we are live. Excellent. Excellent. My love, can we turn her computer down a little bit? It's so loud. Hello? Check. All right, everybody. How we doing today? Let's get in to Bitcoin. If you're new to the channel, we have an amazing group of people that have come in. And what we do is we go over all sorts of coins as a group. We kind of work the market together as a unit. In my opinion, that's kind of what we do. And the last few days, we've been doing really well as a group. I kind of move the group. We position ourselves for success. I heard us in a positive manner. And I stick to a system that I've created for trading that has proven to be profitable as long as you stick to it and you don't change the system. Now, let's see what my biggest winners are today in my group. Ren, flying off the chains. Let's also go to Binance and see how many coins are up today doing their thing. But Asia definitely woke up, bought the dip. We had a monthly candle close. You have to remember how big that is for Bitcoin. Always a lot of volatility at those times. So is a really big reason why we also had a bit of movement there today, which is really good. So let's see, we got 82% for Sparta. DIA made a big move last night, 141. But you know what? It was already up there. I scalped it from 139 to 141 last night. Interesting. Ran up 20%. A bunch of double-digit coins. Not bad. 10%, 10%. BTT coming up. Lend coming up in the game. LTO, guys. I got to tell you guys, LTO, man. ONG as well. These are big, big movers. LTO is a coin I just can't keep saying enough about. It's one of the strongest coins, decoupling from Bitcoin, in my opinion. Numerous times I've seen Bitcoin go down and LTO just defy the odds. We have XTZ up. Maybe we're going to start playing some up coins today. We're going to start looking at trends. Last week, you guys asked me why I wasn't going into certain coins, and I was explaining that they were just below their moving averages, right? The trends weren't there. Now we're going to pick up some trends. Hopefully, things are going to start working out. We're going to have better advantage to the game. I was pushing Rune on you guys over and over again. Rune made a nice 10% gain. Well, there's a spike, too. Imagine getting in on that one. Ooh. Anyway, there have been some wicks. Things haven't been perfect. But for the most part, things are all right. We also have Monero making a big move right now. There's a chance Monero's up for another leg up. So I want to discuss that. I want to discuss a bunch of different things today. But as always, let's start the day with Bitcoin. Let's pop out the chat as well. Hi to everyone that's here. Shout out to all my peeps. Thank you guys so much for joining and being part of the team. Who's new in the day here? Who's coming in? Okay, so check it out. Going to get into Bitcoin dominance. We're going to get into Bitcoin. Let's go. Let's go. What's going on, Crypto Curve? What's going on, Bagwell 33? Deal with a wrench. Thank you guys so much, man. Love the energy. Love the vibes. Really do. Means a lot. Means a lot. Appreciate it more than you would know. Okay. First thing I'm going to do, Bitcoin dominance. That's how I start my day every day. I start my day with Bitcoin dominance, okay? Now, look, I told you there was a Ren scalp right now. Boom. That would have made me damn near $400. I saw it right there. I said, I'll buy right now with a 0.8% stop loss, and I'll sell for $480. Would have been a perfect scalp for the day to start the day. I did post it in the group. So if you just joined or you're in my group, that was a profitable trade that I posted immediately. So right off the bat, I'm giving you value. Right off the bat, you're getting value. See, right off the bat, first thing I did this morning, I opened up a chart and I was able to see how to make money with the chart. It was the first thing I saw. I should have made a move on it, and I did not. I missed out on $486 because I used to put 10 grand, and I would have risked $80 to make $480. That's a beautiful risk-to-reward ratio, 6 to 1, right? 8 times 6, 48. So if you're just joining us, I threw the Ren scalp, already went up 4.4%. Perfect move. On the overbought buy here. Honestly, on the 1 minute, you can almost buy oversold the region on the RSI blind. I did it yesterday for DIA. Here you did it, you would have made money. Here you did it, you would have made money. Here you did it, you would have made money. The list goes on. Honestly, you're already not getting stopped out when you're just in the RSI on the bottom of the trend line. So throw that in with the minute, because honestly, it's one of the smallest time frames. So when it goes down, like that's it. Like there's milliseconds now, and that's about it. And so you can get some gains. So right off the bat, I posted this chart. I should have actually taken the trade so I could have shown you the profitable trade. I would have sold right here. Would have been a perfect place to take profit. Sad that I did not. But that's how the day starts, right? Now I'm like, okay, I was right. I wanted to check my instincts. I basically brought down a stop loss, said, what if I buy here on the green line? And there you go. It would have worked out. Would have been a great trade. Is this trade over? Is Ren done? Possibly it's up. It had a big, nice move throughout the night. But we'll go from there and we'll see. Let's get back into Bitcoin dominance and see what's happening with the charts. Okay. But right off the bat, just providing value all the time on this channel. So here we go. Bitcoin dominance. We look at it on basically the 6 hour, give us a good idea. So we were in this channel. We've been in this channel, fallen. We basically, dominance has been falling ever since September 10th, really nicely in this wedge. If we hit the daily, same thing here. We've been falling since May, honestly, since May 13th. Dominance has just been giving it up. 68.9% was its best. So we look for today and we look for what could we have? Could we have a bounce? What's going on? Well, on the daily, we're just beginning our pink. So it means kind of that's the end of the pain, right? Pink is where we like to get in. The 12 hour as well. The 6 hour has some more pain. The 4 hour has a little pink showing with a green bar. So does the 2 hour. So does the 1 hour. 1 hour is about to pop, get a little bit of dominance back. So where is the regions and what do we see happening? This is why the altcoins flew last night. Honestly, a bunch of money flew into the altcoins when dominance falls down, right? So we're at support right now, which is confirmed by this area here, which we had resistance, but we broke through, and then it did become support. Came back down to the same region. So could dominance break out of this falling wedge? It's very, very, very highly probable. Okay. So we're just going to build this picture for you. Honestly, if you're not looking at dominance before you get into an altcoin trade, you're not doing your due diligence, and you could hurt yourself. Now, we do see a bottom, another bottom here, but you know what? There's a chance we just come up and we keep rolling over. We are very, very oversold now at this limit point, so we're telling us that, you know what? You had a good run in the alts. Today might not be so easy. Today we might get a bounce up in the dominance, which could take some money out of the share of the altcoin. So just pay attention for that. And even if we just get a little bit of a move, the probability is very high we come back to the top of the channel, right? Which would propel us. Dominance going up 0.19%. Not too much, but you know what? 1 minute doesn't really hold any confluence. And then, yeah. Wanted to add a time frame here. Wanted to look at the 3-month candles. Down here is where you do it here. 3 months. Add. There it is. Star that. Boom. Okay, so we wanted to look at something that I was checking out earlier today as well. Let's look at the price of Bitcoin. This morning has been a calm before a storm. Interesting. What makes you say that? Look at Zilliqua though. Wow, that thing just... If you look at the 3-month candles, if you just held this for 3 months, boom. I've never really looked at 3-month candles, so that's interesting to me. Very interesting. So I wanted to look at the Brave New Coin Index. Brave New Liquid Index for Bitcoin, BLX. It's basically the longest time frame we have for Bitcoin. And if we look at it on the 3-month, now whenever we had so look, we had a breakout of a falling wedge right there, and that began a parabolic run, okay? Then we had a breakout of a falling wedge right here, parabolic run. And then here, look, we have the breakout of the falling wedge. And I feel like, you know what? This could easily approach the all-time high. If you look at the 3-month and you break it down on a micro scale, like if you were trading the 1 minute, look how bullish Bitcoin is. If you took this into the 1 minute candle, this looks really nice. So ETH, spicy on the 1 minute, says my man Bagwell. You guys are starting to make me money now because you guys are calling things out like in real time, and you're helping me while I stream. So I really appreciate that. If you're new to the channel, thank you guys so much for coming in. Double bottom, higher low looks good to me. Yeah, right here on this 1 minute here, falling through though. I wouldn't. You don't touch the 1 minute until that MACD rolls. That MACD, honestly, all you have to do is trade the 1 minute. The MACD on the 1 minute. It's like it's gold. Look at this. I'll prove it to you if you don't believe me. So here in the pink, you bought right here, and you want to buy on trend lines. So you would basically, you got to draw patterns, and then you always have to draw by the bottom of the pattern. So here you would have seen going. We're in the pink. You would have kept watching it. You would have waited for the blue line to curve, and once it did, this would have spiked green. Could have bought somewhere in here, and then you just basically put your stop loss for literally, now I'm risking way less, like 0.5%, honestly. You don't even need to go to the whole percent. That's a 0.25% there, and you never even got hit. So boom, turns, and then look at that, gains, right? So that's the first place you buy in the pink with the blue line curving. Now you did it again right here in a falling wedge, but you just waited. You waited the falling wedge out till the histogram gave you the indication of the blue line curving. Boom, gains. Okay, here again, this one was slight. You got faked out a little bit, and this one was hard to judge because the curve didn't happen till right here. You were already halfway through the move. This one didn't work out perfectly, and it may have sketched me out. So I may not have played it, but I may have. It made maybe only a little tiny percentage. Maybe got stopped out of break even. This is one that may not have worked. Here's one that kind of didn't work as well. Okay, but you do see the double bottom forming here, which is interesting. And then we did kind of have our leg up from that side. Cool. Might get a better entry then. Awesome. I'll take a look. Oh, they're talking. So now, look, now it's falling. And now what we basically do is just wait for one of these to play out. And once ETH gets down into this area, into the oversold region, you scalp it. And it's pretty sweet, man. Check out the Ren scalp. You take your money right here and you're done. You know, if you don't take your money, you lose half of the gains that you would have had already. So nice day. Everything going well already. Already see some volume spiking too. Maybe I'll get back into Ren. You see Ren does have support right in this area. See, look at bounce, resistance. See if that can hold support. If it does, and you get some movement here in the MACD and the pink with the blue line curving, then it might be a nice time to get back into Ren. So just something to look at. We'll get back to ETH. Yeah, I don't like to scalp like macro, macro cap coins. But whatever. You know, we got to see the percentage gains that are potential here. So let's see. Had I scalped this, what would I made? Yeah, see a 0.5%. I'm not doing that. I'm not scalping ETH because the thing is, I'm going to put in all the effort and only make a 0.5%. When Rune or Ren or anything that's 15 cents, see, and you need a smaller coin, in my opinion. Unless you're scalping for $100,000. Like, I'm trying to make 1,000. I'm basically trying to make 1,000 to 3,000 a day off about 16,000 capital. So the plan here is that doesn't work too well for a coin that's a big micro cap like ETH. This looks like ready to go. This is a double bottom right here, okay? And it's coming off almost go. So, and this is the falling wedge. We're kind of getting into the pink area with the blue line crossing. The blue line is bending already, so it's telling me that we should have a pink bar on the histogram. Might be a light, like we bounced really hard just there. That looks like a scalp right now. I feel like this is going to break out of this wedge right here. And once it does, it would be a good place to get in. So I'm going to kind of get ready here for an OMG scalp. I am already on it right now, which is great. Okay, so we got bought back down on that. So we're going to watch this. But we want to wait for it to break out. I also like scalps below the equator. Work out better when they're above the equator. The MACD can only go up so high. Think about that. So if it's down here now, it has way more room to range. I actually take that into consideration when I trade. So it helps out a lot. Also see a little bit of a divergence. To me, it's bullish divergence because these go really high, but these are flat. So that's exaggerated bullish divergence. Price is flat, but the RSI is still going up. Exaggerated bullish divergence. I like this trade right now at 422. I still would like to make sure it breaks out of the pattern. Let's zoom into my candles to really get a look at what's happening. So we got bought back off the bottom here. We do have our pink. Blue line is curving. I'd like to get into this right now at 42.99 for 11. 1% stop loss at 418. Okay. Which let me show you where that, and then there's the breakout, 423. We're going to snatch that right now. Okay. We're going to snatch that. Will we get filled? Let's see. Okay, now there's the retest off of the trend line, which filled us. That retest just filled me, which is beautiful. Okay, we do see the pink. The blue line is about to cross. Here, we're now in a big time scalp. Let's see this make a move. Let's see, baby. Let's see what you're going to do, baby. Oh, another red bar. Blue line did not curve. See, this could just come right back down to this trend line. It may not make this move. It may come back here to 420. Okay. 418 is my stop loss. We're in here. I do like to buy the bottom of the trend line. This is already kind of a pushing it move. Being a little risky, but it's OMG. I'm seeing some movement in the morning. Boom. There's our candle. There's our cross. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. So this is basically how you make a trade on a scalp. I'm Tracy trading OMG right now on a scalp. Okay, anyone got anything they want me to check while we're getting into this OMG scalp? Is anyone else joining the scalp? Anyone else think it's a bad idea? Ooh, look, now we're turning. It's having a little battle in this area. Having a little battle in this area. It's like they're kind of stretching out the retest, you know. The target for OMG, you asked this a lot, and I feel, not to be rude, not gonna sound rude, but I've given you guys the ability to find the targets now every single time. The target is basically the base where this falling wedge begins. And how you find your targets is you draw your falling wedge, you draw the line down here like so, and then you bring this up. And then you should know target. Like here, look, you just look at price action. Here's a previous place the price did not like to go through, right here and here. So a smart man would take profits here and here. I'm trying to get here to 427. That is basically the goal of this trade, is to get to 427. I'm always just trying to get the breakout of the pattern, you know, trying to make $150 on the trade. That's basically the plan, and that's the move. We did see a breakout candle now. We did see a cross. So that all worked out for me so far. We're so far away from my stop at this point. In a second, I'll be able to go into break even, and the trade will be a risk-free trade. And that's basically how you scalp. And yeah, it can feel nerve-wracking at first, but honestly, you're not risking as much, you know. And if you don't believe me, I have the trade open, and I show my trades to everybody out here. $11,121. I bought at 423 even. I got my exact fill with that bounce. We're up $6 already, 0.05%, and it's looking like the trade may go well. Well, we'll see. Another green candle. Here we go. Volume coming in. Let's see us break this first area here, get to here. And you know what? I may play games and try to get to the target at 430. That would be unreal. If we could do that, we'll see what happens. I'm not going to be greedy. We do see a double bottom here, though. And the target of this double bottom is you would pull this base to here. Then you would pull the leg out from the W. And this gives me a target on this double bottom all the way back to the same level of resistance here at 434. Very good chance that we make it up there. Very good chance. So here we go. And we'll let that scalp run with the stop loss. We may be getting a retest sideways movement here. Blue line not working in our favor so much. We did get a spike in volume. Let's see. Is this a retest? They're just trying to test this line again. Okay. Funny little action, but you can see we're now forming a new trend. And this is the trend that we want. And see how we played the MACD to get in, to keep our stop loss protected. Again, we only risked 1%. Not a lot on the stop loss. 418 it could hit and we're out. And we just have to basically play the odds in our favor. I play these instruments, oscillators, over and over again. And basically we just keep doing the same thing, guys, over and over and over again. You know, it's a repetitive nature, right? That's how you get good at anything in life, right? You repeat the process over and over and over again. And there's really no other way, right? The hardest way, the easiest way is into it, as my parents used to say. Trying to get out of it is harder than trying to get into it. So now we break from the pattern and we cross here, and that's kind of sad, right? Negates the trade a little bit. Not going my way. I would kind of maybe edit this, move my stop loss to 0.5 to protect me, basically. Which is 421.30 now. And now I can't really lose more than 50 bucks, right? Because I wouldn't have moved my stop loss if the trade kept moving up. It should have kept moving up and to the target, but it didn't. This time it did not. For whatever reason, we didn't make it past this level of resistance. And now we're kind of making, are we going to make a double bottom here though? This would be pretty cool. We'll see what happens now, but it didn't play out to a T as I wanted it to so far. We do see a bullish pattern here in the RSI, which is starting to break out and retest. So there's like a retest on the RSI, as you can see. Look, a breakout, retest, starting to move. So the RSI basically sees this weak. It's hard for us to see it, but it's there, apparently. Are they retesting that line to move back up again? Very possible, very possible. So we'll leave this trade alone. The stop loss is set. We know where we're at with it. We can only lose about $60 at the most. Yes, we do have all our capital tied up, so that sucks. We want to make sure we free that capital up later on in the day for some other moves. Okay, let me go over the content here. Talking about the 3-month Bitcoin. Yes, it does. It looks amazing, dude. ETH, like a roller coaster, moves fast. Hadoken, yeah, dropped 29K, yeah. Looking good. Target for OMG, yep. Look for resistance, look for pattern. I'm in OMG. I had my sights on 430. Very good. Just wanted to confirm. No worries, man. Sorry, I wasn't being rude. I guess, yeah, I see what you're saying. You just wanted to see what I thought the target would be, right? Yeah, yeah. Just to see if what you thought was the same, and kind of we had confluence there. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Yeah, but basically that's all I'm doing. Very simple. Is I go to support and resistance lines by using the price action to find out where the price stopped and began, and then I use that to take profit or to enter a trade. Seems basic, right? I mean, is what it is. So let's go. WNXM is looking good. Broke out of my pattern. Please review the chart. I posted it on Telegram. Cool, man. So let's see. Yeah, see, that's the thing. See, he joined the Telegram group. Look how much he's getting out of this channel. He joined the Telegram group. Now he posts his charts. Now we go over his charts live, right? He gets that education because he puts in the work, and he ventured into my channel. So I suggest you guys do the same. If you're new and you're just watching, join that Telegram channel. Be a part of our group. It's an amazing group. It's free. We don't charge any money. All we do is vibe off each other and make moves, you know? Okay, so this is WNXM on Tether. I see your stochastics pretty high, right, with a cross there. I can't see your MACD too well, so I'm going to zoom into this. What do we see, though? Let me look at it myself. I can't, like, see as let me see. Can you post links to your trading view? Because this is trading. Post links if you can. If you don't know how, go to this little camera here. It says image URL, hit copy, and then paste that link into the... wow, look at that shady wick and then bounce right off. So shady. So they stopped me out on some real manipulation. Like, that was manipulation. I've never seen that. That's really strange. They came back down to support, bounced right off. Wicked me right out of the game. So that's what happens. There you go. That trade did not go well. First trade would have went amazing on Ren. First thing I saw today. It's like, LTO looking like it's about to make a move right here. Let's get back to the 4 hour. I want to look at see what's healthy today, what's moving. So Uni breaking out, as you can see too, breaking out of the falling wedge, which is really, really healthy. Should consolidate here on this line and begin to make a new move. But this is new support. As you can see, it's holding this 437 area. Very, very strong support. Uni's been in the dumps for a while. As you can see, it started a downtrend on September 25th, and it's been in it ever since. So 5-6 days straight, it's just been kind of it's not been fun to trade unless you're trying to scalp these tiny little moves that were fake breakouts. Now Uni seem to forming its base, right? It says, you know what, people like me here. Let's check out the VPVR, which is like a VWAP. The VPVR is basically going to give us a visual of what's happening in this is weird. It's like this window has been moving around for me. It's like it changed. Like, this is weird, making me look like a noob. What the hell? Where are my indicators? So you don't have it pulled out all the way. They hide on you. Like, so we're gonna add the VPVR, which is right here. Should be in there. The visible range. And you can see it does show you that we do have some buy pressure there. Not as much as I would like to see, though. You know, I thought we would get a little more. We have heavy resistance right up here at 492. So a bunch of people must have bought there, and they're gonna want to sell when they get up there. They're holding bags. So that basically tells you a lot of people are holding in a bag, and they're gonna try to sell as we get up out of here. Some people are gonna not take it anymore. That's probably what these sells are. You know, they're just like, you know what? I don't want to hold this coin anymore. I don't want to do this to myself anymore, right? Did Omasi go make a recovery after that? See, look at ETH, man, still falling back down. I'm not saying it's not a good scalp. I'm not going to scalp a macro cap coin. It just not make sense. I got into ICX last night at around 42. Got a nice pop. That's a very long-term hold for me. I love ICX. One of the most amazing projects that I've ever seen in my life. I can't believe people don't talk about ICX as much. We did double top here. That could be pretty bad, especially if our run up from 42. That's on the 1 minute though, so whatever, but don't scalp it right now. You can see we have a double bottom. This is why I decided to buy. I also saw somewhat of a head and shoulder here, shoulder, head, shoulder, and bullish. That was a bullish idea for me. You can see a lot of the coins were in this head and shoulder. BAO was in there. BAO broke out of it. You know, complex head and shoulder. We have like two shoulders on the right, and then boom, it breaks out. Head and shoulders are one of the most bullish patterns I've ever seen. They basically show you that people want to keep buying up the wick down there. So it's a great pattern to trade. Okay, so we've been looking at, let me see the chat. Oh yeah, so let's look at WNXM. Everything's weird today. Like my box isn't here where I act. What's going on, dude? What is going on? Like I can't add a ticker. Maybe they changed it. WNXM. Okay, this thing is rolling down with a double bottom. You can see that too. So let's get into the daily or the 12 hour and kind of mark our lines of support and resistance. If you're new to the channel, if you're new to trading, I'm going to take you through how we look at a coin and assess its health. Like this is basically like a physical check for your doctor, but for a stock. So we're going to basically get into an asset and find out where it's at, how to trade it, why to trade it, and where our support and resistance lines are. Basically identifying where people like to buy and sell it. We're kind of finding emotions that are attached to the coin, okay? That's what trading is, really. You're identifying the emotions that have been used. There's a bit of a shoulder ahead, and the shoulder you can see played out bearish. You don't want those. And we're also going to see we have huge resistance up here. People took a lot of profits on that nice pump. And now it's fallen down. It's in that rounded bottom as well. What's going on today, man? So here we see a rounded bottom. Very nice. Just playing a little background music for you guys. So here we see a rounded bottom. Does the music bother you guys? Let me know. Support at 7837, basically breaking back into the formation. Yeah, no, it is. So here we see WNXM. It's in this nice double bottom. It's too much. It's in this nice double bottom that's forming right now, right? It does show that it has falling volume with declining price. It's in this wedge here as well. Come into an apex, coiling up to a very nice place with the rounded bottom as support as well. This is looking pretty good on the 12-hour. Only thing is we don't have a lot of momentum to the MACD with the buy up. So could we come back down at least down to the trend line at 34? Very possible. Very, very highly likely as well. Let's look at it on the 4-hour. On the 4-hour, though, we just had a cross. Very strong indication that we could break out. Let's see our targets if we break out of this falling wedge. So if we break out of the falling wedge, I'm going to take this first target here, and then it kind of says we may get this high to support, but I probably would take profits here at 50. That probably would be a good idea. This is like an exchange token that has something to do with Binance in India. It's connected, like, right? It's like it's basically almost like a Binance coin, but for an Indian exchange, if I'm correct. So this thing, I think, will move. I'm actually liking it right now. Very close. I would have liked to get it at the bottom of the trend line, but now I see that it's forming a new trend here, right here. Look at this. So technically, the bottom of the trend was right here, and it could come back down to the bottom of the trend, which would be 35.20. Looks like 35.20. So it either comes back to 35.20. We just kind of make this rounder, like something like that. So it comes back to 35.20. Very possible. Begins to break out, or it begins to break out now. Right now, it looks very plausible, like it could begin to break out because of the MACD. Let's look at the 1-hour and see what the 1-hour wants. So the 1-hour had its pump. Looks like it's going to roll back to the bottom of the pattern. You can see every time the MACD rolls, right here the MACD rolls, we made it to the bottom of the pattern. Here the MACD rolled, we made it to the bottom of the pattern. Here the MACD is about to roll. What do you guys think is going to happen? We'll make it to the bottom of the pattern again. So until then, I'm not sure. It's currently in a rising wedge if you look on it. Yeah, but that's, to me, that's a, are you scalping it then? You know, like I don't, to me it's a rising wedge, but it's just going to the top of the pattern, which it hit right here. You can clearly see, look, it got rejected here by the top of the pattern. It's on its way back down. I wouldn't touch it until 35.27, 35.20. And even then, who's to say it's not going to do this? Who's to say it's not going to do this? We don't know if it's when. That's why I don't like to play things that are in a bearish trend, right? It is trying to break above the moving averages right now. So this could be where it breaks the trend, but I think it's still coming down here before it breaks out again. Pretty good indication. Pretty good indication. The 6-hour as well is about to pop though. Below the equator, MACD looks really good. We actually had a cross right now on the 6-hour. So that's interesting. Yeah, but I wouldn't. It's not my trade. I would say a day, a watch. Yeah, you got to watch it for a while because we don't know. Like we just built the idea that it could definitely keep going down in this channel. So until then, you're catching a falling knife, right? I would like to see it break above the moving averages and clean itself up a little bit. You know, right now it is doing that. So let's watch the 21-day. Make sure it keeps crossing on this 1 hour. But I don't like this red candle and I don't like this MACD cross. And usually you can, as I showed you, it comes back down to the pattern. So we should see it come back down to the pattern. The only thing that negates that idea is the possibility that, no, that's it. And I say it, yeah, I really think it's because this MACD cross in the 4 hour, you know, but maybe this just becomes like a small momentumous move and we do make it back to that bottom of the pattern. So that's what I see for WRX, man. Wouldn't waste more time on it. Just put a watch, maybe set an alert, you know, here. I'll set an alert right here because that will tell me that it went down, and I'll set an alert right there. So either I get alerted if it goes to the bottom of the pattern, or I get alerted if it goes to the top of the pattern. And that way, or it breaks out of the pattern. Now I'll know either way, and I don't have to think about it again because, yeah, just, okay, let's check it. Data BAL. See, I like Balancer. It's involved in DeFi liquidity pools. You can see that as a shoulder ahead and then just multiple right shoulders, complex head and shoulder, playing out very well, hitting resistance that you can see right here, obviously. Needs to break through that resistance. I like to just check on OMSI Go. Did it keep moving or did it fan out? That was a shady wick, though. I hadn't seen something like that. It's almost like they came and got me specifically. So I was like, wait, I can't. So I was playing that 1 minute. Yep, they wicked me out here. But see, I was at 418. Huh. That's pretty weird. You guys noticed that, right? Like, oh, I raised my stop. See, I should have kept my stop at 418, man. And I'd be in the money right now. But you know what? It's in a downtrend, man. Maybe bouncing off support here. I like to buy as it's starting to rip. So I leave it alone right now. You can clearly see that it's in a downtrend. It's going to have to make its way out of this. It tried right here with that V-shaped recovery. You see that V-shape? Boom. But right back into lower lows. So until it shapes up, I leave it alone, man. We had a good time with it yesterday, so let's not overtrade it. So we see Ren still making moves. Did collapse from my, see, that's why you take money. There's $400 and there's no $400, right? So never dream, take your money. If you keep taking money, yeah, you'll leave a lot on the table a few times, but you won't lose. So, hey. A few times you'll leave money on the table like you could have went, like the stock will keep going way up. And then a bunch of times you won't lose. Amazing. Ocean hit that high peak of 40. So let's see what's going on with Bitcoin right now. Let's do a deep dive. The reason why I think a lot of these alts are kind of taking a hit today, and I don't think today's a good day to trade, is because we did see that movement on Bitcoin dominance. Okay, so 1 minute is a good indication on these macro coins because they tend to stretch out the patterns on the 1 minute a little longer than the smaller coins. So that one to me was kind of a bull flag that we just broke out of. So that's bearish, right? Because we shouldn't be breaking out of these bull flags, in my opinion. Someone could try to bring it into a wedge like this, a wedge channel, but no, that was a bull flag. Because now I'm stretching the pattern, but we could do something like this. We could say it's in this pattern here. And it's just coming back to the bottom of the trend line to make moves before it breaks out. But I don't like seeing that on the 1 minute. So where was our high? It was 10,922. And now we're back to 10,828. Not bad though. We almost got to 11,000 this morning. We almost did it. Asia almost bought into that candle. FET, we'll get into FET in a second. Thank you so much for throwing that out. I love FET. I love me some FET. FET was one of the first coins I ever traded, like kind of when I got serious as a trader after the 2017 bull run demolished everybody. I love me some BAT too, some basic attention token, man. I think I have all the coins memorized, like at least a couple thousand of them, because I've been doing this for so long. Like this list is my own personal list that I've just keep adding coins as I look for them. Yeah, Theta. Okay, so Bitcoin on the 15-minute, not looking healthy. We had a nice dump, right? So this is kind of where all the coins are dumping right now because we're getting a little Bitcoin dump. The 2-hour, we have a rollover. The 4-hour, we just crossed, but it didn't stay green. It turned pink really fast, and we had a big red candle here. It's not an engulfing candle, thank God. If it was any bigger, like this is a red engulfing candle almost. See how this candle is the exact same size as the green candle? And that usually tells you we're going down. When you have an engulfing candle that can eat the candle to the left of it, not a good sign. This is basically an engulfing candle. See how this engulfs this red candle and we went up? Same thing. So learn engulfing candles. That will help you a lot. It will candles will help you, honestly. I don't get into candles a lot because I'm trying to keep you guys, I know how to keep you guys profitable on a very simple and basic way, right? MACD, RSI, price action, and volume, and with Fibonacci's and support and resistance. I think that is enough for a beginner to handle. You can start adding more tricks to your bag by all means. You know, you're your own professor. You're your own gauge of how fast you can take this. But I do say don't throw too many things at yourself. Give yourself a moment. So just like I said at the beginning of this video, Bitcoin dominance could be making a move, and it is. That's a big candle for the dominance to make its move back. Look for dominance to work its way back up to the top of the pattern here, at least. I don't think it's a good day to trade the alts. They looked good last night. Asia bought into them. It may fake you out today. You may want to trade. But now the sentiment is changing below. Yesterday, the sentiment for trading was a 7.5. I gave it. Today, I'm going to have to go back below a 5, like a 4.8, because this dominance can ruin our day. It has a MACD cross coming on the 1 hour. It has a MACD cross coming on the 4 hour. You can see this would be a great trade if we were looking at it like an altcoin. Basically, that's how you do it. And that's why I love my system. You get so good at the system that you know when to buy. Then you see things that are the opposite of what you want to go up, like ETH down. Like, and if ETH down looks like a buy, like right now, ETH down looks just like Bitcoin dominance. So that's a good idea. Next time we see Bitcoin dominance move, we can play ETH down. Look how they look exactly similar. So we just found an epiphany here. We can play ETH down when we think the dominance is changing on us, right? So I shouldn't say the trading sentiment is a 4.5. I mean, we can make the day a 10, right? We could short, we could find money no matter what in this market. And there's so many ways to do it. There's leverage tokens now. There's up-down tokens. You don't even need to know how to do futures leverage if you don't want to. They make it simple now to short the market. So do we short the market today? Is today a day that we go against the trend? I'm not sure. I'm not willing to make that call right now. Look, I just want to do a furthermore deep dive on Bitcoin. See exactly. I'm trying to feel it out for myself, like where I'm getting indications from my subconscious that are feeling out the trading situation from all the years that I've been trading. I'm kind of explaining how the brain works for you guys. You guys understand, but it's like you're doing fast computing because you've seen it so many times, and you're trying to figure out how your emotions feel with the philosophy, with the mathematics, and kind of find a range. Now, I would like it. We broke back into the pattern, which is great, and then we broke right back out of it, which isn't great. Almost a bearish retest. Like, I want to make an idea here. So what if we kind of made it here? If I change my perspective, that's why being open-minded is good in trading too. Don't get stuck on it has to be. No, it might be something. It might be different. Honestly, I got to go to this candle here. That's how I have to start my positional sizing here. And then there. Yeah, so we did break into the pattern, and now we're doing a bearish retest of this bottom trend line. That is bearish. That could be a nice leverage short, actually, for Bitcoin right now. I do have to say that. And what's your target for your leverage short? I mean, these are textbook shorts for Bitcoin. 0.5% there. And if you keep pushing the short, I wouldn't push it any more than 10,685. But that's a short, man. That might be the trade of the day right now. A leverage short on Bitcoin entering at 10,851. But we did get wicked off at the bottom of this trend line. That's something I do notice. So that's actually giving us a bullish scenario, but I do see us rolling over here on the 1 hour. You know, about to roll over. Also, we have some sell volume there. It's pretty big. Yeah, I think Bitcoin is going to go down, back down to 10.6, forming this new range here, and then I'm still very bullish, 11,200. But so I don't know, man. The trading sentiment on the day, I think you're going to start seeing altcoins kind of slip a little bit, in my opinion. Yeah, if you were up in some gains, they may slip a little bit. I'm very low leveraged. I'm only an SRM, Sol, and Uni. In total, it's about $4,000, and I have very tight stops on all of them. So, all right, let's get into what he asked for. FET. Let's get into FET. How's everybody doing today, man? I was up a little too late last night. Gotta start going to bed a little earlier. Okay, so FET. Ooh, FET looks nice, man. Right off the bat, I see one of my favorite patterns. We did this, or did we do that? Or we kind of skipping that region, which is weird. I don't like those 2 touches up here. That is the trend, though, so you have to respect the trend. What is a descending triangle, right? Because we have a flat bottom and the price is going down. I still call these bull flags, but to me it's a bull pennant because it comes out of a flag. Bottom of the trend line right now. But we can have that rollover on Bitcoin could ruin this pattern completely, right? This is the 1 hour. So you may... So basically what you do, the idea here is you always buy the bottom of trend lines. Always. Stop loss. I like to be between 5 and 10%, no more. Okay, I want to teach you guys something here. One of my buddies is a good trader, and stops will kill you, okay? And you really need to understand how to put your stop and where, okay? This is what I teach. Like if you did a one-on-one training with me, this is what I would teach you. And this, a lot of guys, they may know more about certain indicators than me. They may be leverage traders. They may know more about Elliott waves. I'm not saying I'm an expert, but what I am is I see things for what they are. I've been trading for over 10 years, and I can understand basically a simple plan that works for me. And I'm not saying I'm not going to expand my plan by adding other oscillators and indicators, but once something starts to work, you should stick with it. Everyone who trades finds their own way, you know? Everyone who trades finds their own way. It's like if they, you know, the survival games, they drop people in the middle of the woods and they all have to get back. Like, not everyone's going to take the same path. Not everyone's going to build the same tools. Not everyone's going to eat the same things. But you know what? If they all make it back in the middle, like, then they all accomplish the goal. So it's an idea. Okay, so I see fetch right now. Oh yeah, I wanted to break how to make your stop loss. Okay, so this is what's happening. First thing you have to do is you have to tell me or tell yourself, how much are you trading with? Like right now, I'm trading with $16,000. That's like that's what I'm willing to lose. Like, I'm not willing to lose it. I mean, but that's what I'm playing with. Like, that's my play money that I'm using to make money in the market. I have all other long-term holdings, and I will take certain things out of this. But right now, it's 16,000. Like, basically, I could put it all in one trade, split it up into multiple trades. That's where I'm at, you know? So you may be at a different place, you know? So you take that number, okay, 16,000, and you say, what's 1% of 16,000? If you're not sure how to get that, all you have to do is times your main number, 16,000, times 0.01. That gives you $160. That tells me I can make I can risk $160 on every trade that I make. And if I do that, I can lose 100 trades before I lose all my money, okay? Now, losing 100 trades straight, pretty hard to do. I've never done it. Maybe someone can do it. I'm sure you can do it. Most people probably give up after 20 straight losses. 30, maybe 50. I mean, by 50, usually you're out of money. But in my system, I could lose 50 trades straight and I'd still have half my capital. Okay. And that's basically, so right off the bat, if you're not doing this, you're going to start losing money. Hands down. You might get lucky here and there, and you may think you're a good trader. One move may bring you up or down. But for the most part, nope. Not the best idea. So I'm going to take like a beginner trader. A lot of beginners have between $3,000 and $5,000. That's what I've been hearing a lot lately. Okay. So you got $5,000. Let's just say you have a $2,000 portfolio. Now you times that by 0.01. You can only risk $20 a trade. That's it. Okay. So here, I have a $2,000 portfolio. And let's just say this was looking better. It's starting to roll over. It's worrying me that it may break this trend line. But for the time being, go to the 50-minute and see what it's doing. It did bounce off the trend there a little bit. Okay. Good sign that we're going to kind of recover. And we're on the, oh wow, look, the 15-minute, we're oversold, taking a move. You know what? Kind of like this now. I like FET right here at the bottom of the trend line. I really do. I think I'm going to get into FET. And I'm not going to do it now. I'm going to watch, but I like it right here. Anyway, $2,000 in a portfolio. You can risk $20, 1% a trade. And now you look at this and you say, well, where would I be? Where's the stop loss? I like to put the stop below the further wick to the left. So here's this furthest wick to the left. If I can even below these two wicks, because sometimes they wick you down and the wicks will hit, the algorithm wick will hit that same place of resistance. So you want to try to be below that if they try to scam wick you out. Okay. And so let's just say below that would be about, and some people get this confused when I say risk 1%. They say, oh, my stop loss needs to be 1%. No. The value of your stop loss, like $20, which is 1% of your total portfolio. Okay. So what you're doing here is 20, and then you're going to divide by 0.0696. Where did I get that? It's from 6.96%, which is, I swing the zero over to make it a decimal, 0.0696. And it gives me $287. So if I had a $2,000 portfolio, I could buy FET right now for $287 with a 7% stop loss. And I would basically be sticking to my trading plan. You should be doing this equation until you're good at it and you kind of understand it, you know, hands down. Like I know exactly what I'm doing. I'm 100, and I do it so much it becomes human, you know. But basically risk management should become second nature to you. You should be doing this all the time. And I know every time I talk to a beginner who half their portfolio is down, they're not doing this. What they're doing is they're watching Uniswap, watching all these people. They're looking at everybody else. Stop focusing on other people. Like right now, are you an amazing hockey player? No. And why are you getting upset that you can't play hockey like a professional hockey player? How come people get into trading and get upset that they're not an expert? You know, it's the money. They think the money should come so fast that they get upset that they're not making all the, and they compare themselves to everyone else in the market. And that's how you lose a lot of money, man. Just focus on you. Focus on you. Like if you're in the gym, can you get someone else's gains? Can you stare at another guy and wish you made his gains? Or do you have to lift a weight? You have to lift a weight. So I'm teaching you guys how to lift weights, right? How to do things properly in trading so you don't lose all your money. These are gold gifts given to me by mentors that taught me how to do this. And I'm teaching you guys now. And please don't lose your accounts. I want to see all my lifers here a year from now with their money, with their investments. Okay. Sorry about that. I just wanted to show the stop loss idea and really ring it home for everyone here on the chat. Shout out to everyone in the chat. Crypto Curve, XRP Muser, Hadouken, Crypto Curve again, Bagwell33, Jesse B. How y'all doing? Hope everyone's doing well, having a wonderful day. Okay, so let's get into the request here. We asked for FET. So FET, I do like FET right now at 6.7. Okay, I do like it here. On the 15-minute, oversold, giving me basically an indication that I think we should hold this trend line. Okay, if we don't, then we don't. I might even be more stingy with my stop because if we fall out of the trend line, then we fall out of the trend line. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. So I may be more stingy. Sometimes I go less than 1%. I'm into 0.5%. I'm stingier and stingier. You see me, I'm risking 2% to 1% a lot on those scalps. So you see that a lot. And yeah. Another good tactic I've noticed on the 1 minute is just to look for oversold 1 minutes. I wish I should just create an algorithm that can do that. And then it would spit like a whole list of all the 1 minute oversold coins. So we could just go through them. Like Engine, like what is that? You can't trade it on the 1 minute at all. On Bittrex, that's why. Thing is, it happens so fast. Like, oh, there's one. Ethereum is oversold on the 1 minute. Damn, just like you said. So this would be a perfect scalp right now, honestly. Because it's got to go up. Like, watch. I could do this blind. Like, it's gonna go back up. I mean, it's got resistance here, but you're only gonna 0.5%. I mean, okay, I make $60 off $10,000. It's just whatever. But you guys come back to this and watch. Say you bought it right here, oversold on the 1 minute. Can't beat it. Gonna make you little money, man. And look, you got the cross coming with the double bottom on the MACD. That's an easy buy right there. Easy scalp. Nothing's easy, but I mean, but my thing is to only make $88. Have all my capital tied up. Just not worth it. Let's look at FET on the 4 hour. So here I have FET in this basically bull flag right here that we're watching. Now it's come back down to the bottom of the trend line on this candle. So the SBAC go line in the sand. We are on the 4 hour. So I'm going to watch the 4 hour for pink and a move turn. And when I see that turn, that's where I would feel comfortable getting into the trade. The daily kind of already is rolled over as well. Look at that, you know? So how much more? Will we get 3 hills? But it says the pink's coming right here. So a little downtime on the daily. The 3-day looks really good. 3-day looks like it's about to rock. So that's a great sign. We just got to get through that daily up and down. 12 hour looks like it's going to roll over. The 1 hour looks pretty healthy. Look for the 1 hour to curve. Get some pink in there. So I want it, but I don't want it. You know, I'm kind of in between right now. I'm seeing some bearish signs and some bullish signs. I'm in between. So you guys take that as you see it. I can't call it as a guaranteed I'm in right now, though. You know, it's not giving me that. It's like a 5.5 right now. I'm sure there's a better trade out there. Okay, let's get into BAT. I know FET will run, though. Let's just see. Let's just make sure it holds that trend line. Honestly, I might. You know what? FET is almost safer just to buy the breakout there because that aggressive buy is pretty risky right now at the moment. Okay. So basic attention token doing what I don't want to see, which is a rising wedge. Already I wouldn't trade it because it's in a pattern that's bearish, right? So, but if it does break out, that's parabolic. So remember that. We should come back down to the trend line at 2380 before anything else. And we're rolling over on the 1 hour. So yeah. And Bitcoin doing that thing. So let's just wait for this to come back here. It has to hold this level. If it doesn't, it could easily fall back. And this is the target if it falls out of this rising wedge. Sad too, because I've been long on this coin for a while. And right here would be its target. And that would be the scoop up at 2170, right? It is kind of forming a low, and that is a new low. And now it has resistance here at 27 that it has to break through as well. So if you were to play the wedge and it did break out, even maybe taking the money here at 26, then you have your second level here at 2673 and then 30. 12% gains if it breaks through this level of support. I would almost wait for it to break this level of support because that would create, you know, it would be above the moving averages. It would look more healthy. Again, it looks like it's going to roll over. We have a curve. We already had multiple green with a tiny little red MACD, another tiny little red MACD. So to me, it's kind of done its thing, right? It went from 20 to 24 in about 3 days. Spent. Like, to me, the move was spent, right? Like, if you didn't get in here, the move is over. Now, you either buy the breakout or the fall of the rising wedge, or you wait for it to break down. So you could put an alert right here. If you really want to trade it, this is what you would do. You would put an alert right here, so you know when it breaks out of the rising wedge, and then you can put an alert right here, so you know if it doesn't break out and it breaks down on the rising wedge. And those two things will be there for you until you look at it again. I don't have to really think about it again. I don't want to. Not a good trade. And again, the trading day could be tough today. Remember, Bitcoin is doing something funny. All right, let's. I have so much stuff, so let's just redo theta right again. We'll look at theta on the 12-hour. See this? I just want to point out things too all the time for you guys. Rounded bottoms are very bullish, and I just want to. Whenever I see these things, I point them out. But see this rounded bottom? Boom. It did its thing exactly. So you really want to identify these. You want to draw your bottom parabolas. It respects the parabola, touching, until the parabola just can't handle the movement anymore, and it's boom. Wow, this thing went actually parabolic. Like, that's a parabolic. On the 12-hour, it went from 25. And I feel like Uni looks a lot like this, but it just kind of, it's doing this. But when I think Uni, when it goes, it's going to go hard. You got a lot of people still sitting on that free Uni that want to sell at $10. They're set at $10. And I think there's so many people holding that want to sell at $10. So the 12-hour, we are extremely high. We got overbought, and we actually started to come down. You can see the bearish divergence there because we had a double peak with a peak here, but we were still going up. That's telling you, that always tells you it's time to get out of the trade, guys. When you have the RSI number one got overbought, but then you had the RSI making lower lows, but the price making higher highs. On that second higher high, if you see a lower low, get out of the trade. Get out of the trade. And that's basically a beautiful way to trade. It'll pan out a lot. Now, I wouldn't touch this with a 10-foot pole because, to me, yes, it was in price discovery, right? New price discovery. So now, where it has to go, I feel like it has to find its way back down to support because it doesn't know itself anymore. It has no identity at the moment. So to me, it will come back down to support at 55. And until then, I really won't look at it or touch it or think about it. Kind of crazy, right? But it's like black or white with me. I mean, look, it's in the rising wedge, and it fell out of the rising wedge. Just like it was supposed to, because there's a 68% chance that it would. %68 chance that this thing would just fall out of the wedge and basically come back down to the pattern. It could hit 60. That kind of is another level of support there. So, and yeah, we're getting oversold though on the 4-hour. So watch that. That actually could, maybe we won't get that low, but there's a chance we could. I've seen a lot of movement down here. So just wait. Just wait. Roll. Look, we're also a rounded top on the MACD. That's bearish. Very bearish. That's rolling over. You can see that's the definition of a rollover. Let's look at it on the daily. Yeah, the daily's spent. Like when the daily tells you that, creepy, right? 3-day tells you that, and we're overbought on the 3-day. I wouldn't touch this, man. This is telling me it's definitely coming back down to 50 before anything. So I wouldn't go near it. I wouldn't go near it. All right. We went FET, BAT, theta. Now let's do BNB. Yeah, I give that a very low trade number. From a 1 to 10, that's like a 4 trade because you got nothing going for you that I preach and show in my system. It doesn't have any. Yeah, fine. Chase a green candle. It's gonna pump. Tell yourself it's gonna keep moving. Fine, do that if you want. I trade the chart, man. I don't really care about. I know the fundamentals, and I'm not saying I don't grab coins on the low that I think are going to do well. Look at the dollar index. Fell out the sky, which is great. Really liked it. Found support at the same area where it found support right here. Not uncanny that it would find that support there. Bounce back up, but now we're going to roll over on the 3-day, which is great. This thing is going down, 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 down. Don't worry about it, man. It had its few. Every dog tries to kick up before it dies. Look, it tried its hardest. I don't think you'll ever see it back here at 103 ever again. Mark my words, man. This is the beginning of a horrible downtrend for the dollar. This is the beginning of the end for the United States dollar. They're already coming up with the Fed coin. They're going to have a digital currency wallet. They're going to start giving people stimulus through a digital currency. I've seen it on the government website already. This is all fact. It's not even conspiracy theory anymore. Then if you don't do what they tell you to do, if you don't get the vaccine, you don't get certain things, they're not going to send the money. They're going to create basically a government state of people living off of a digital wallet. It's going to be pretty sad. I think we're in for a doozy in the economy. I think we're in for a real estate crash. A lot of stuff happening. So I would tell you, buy some gold, man. Buy some silver. Silver will have the biggest upside, and it's only $23 for an ounce. Buy yourself 5 ounces a month. It's $100. Do yourself a favor. What's up, Theo? It's going well, man. We went over a bunch of different coins. Crypto Curve asked for BNB, and that's what we're getting into now. Look at Blaze. Yep. So BNB. I basically posted a trade for BNB recently on the 4 hour. And they worked out after getting wicked down, though. My stop loss would have been hit. So let's delete my old work. I have a lot of work there, as you can see. So where are we at for BNB, man? Old BNB coin. I basically gave you the whole historical data of BNB yesterday. I gave you its lifetime, its life cycle. I showed that on the channel yesterday. We went over BNB from its very inception. We followed its market cap and where it's at now, from where it will go. And honestly, it's in a very healthy place right now. And it's very bullish. So let's break BNB down. To me, it was in this trend here. We could say it was in a larger trend because it hit this top. These are fake outs, and they got wicked back into the pattern. You know when you can negate them. You start getting better at that. So here, it's like, that's why, see, this is why you either play the breakout or the bottom of the trend line, because this could have easily rolled back down here, and this is where it would have found support. There's no really other place for it to go, right? It's like a car. It has to take a right on the turn. So now it's breaking out. Did a bit of a retest. I see my camel. You see my camel here? If you're new to the group, I have a pattern called the camel. It has a leg, a hump, a neck, and a head. I either sell the head or I basically reassess. The head is where you reassess the trade. Either the camel spits. If the camel spits, which means it goes down, or if the camel, basically the camel either spits saliva or shoots out water. If it shoots out water, it's shooting to the top. If it spits saliva, it's shooting down, right? We do see a double bottom here on the 21-day moving average. And do we see any divergences as well? No divergences that I can see as of yet. Maybe slight bearish here. There is slight bearish divergence right here. Let me delete that circle because this high goes down, but this high goes up. That is slight bearish divvy on the 12 hour. You can see it right here. Very hard to see, but it's there. It's clearly divergence. This is going up. This is going down. So it's clearly divergence. We also are about to roll over in the 12 hour. It tells me BNB down is going to be the move right now. Look at it curving right now. In the falling wedge. I am starting to get partial to down tokens. When I'm doing that, it means that it may not be a great day, right? Just something to think about. If my instincts as a trader are positioning me in this manner, and look how oversold this thing is, and it's double bottoming. This looks like an amazing trade right now. BNB down. I think I should just take it for $500 because it's like, dude, why not, man? BNB up looks like it's about to roll over. If the 3-day looks like it's going to roll over, I get nothing on the 3-day. Yeah, it's too new. The daily had a cross, but how much more momentum does it have? 12 hours says no way. 4 hours says no way. We're just starting to run down. Where's support? Basically right here, this green line at 16.19 for BNB up, or not BNB itself. I'll say, but looking the same, man. Support down here at 26 region. So look for BNB to lose almost 10%, Yeah, I think BNB is going to drop 10%. So BNB down is the coin today. in my opinion. We had a cross on the 4 hour, momentum starting to move. We're very oversold as well. Yeah. Very interesting. I'm going to look at this, but this looks like it has great potential. I may enter this trade. Wait, what happened? Let's go. Just get my. I may enter this trade, man. This trade's looking really good. Yeah, Binance coin down. I'm actually going to enter it right now. I'm entering Binance down. It's had too much of a run up the last few weeks. Like it's been on a tear and a half. Wow, what is this? Was that a scam wick, dude? Yo, hold on. Wow. Look at this scam wick. That's shady, bro. That makes me not want to trade this coin. Look at that on the 4 hour. Why would it do that to $2? Dude, they must have taken. Imagine if you didn't have a stop loss. I guess you would have went back up and you wouldn't even have known it happened. How long did it take? The 2 hour, it's still there. The 1 hour, it's still there. The 30-minute, it's still there. The 15-minute, it's still there. They did this in 5 minutes? What? You guys seeing this? Are you guys seeing this? I keep hoping it's like a line I drew or something, but it's not. Like, look. And it's a 5-minute. Yo, that is. Yo, Binance, you guys are shady, bro. Wow. What day did they do that? On September 9th? What the? You guys seeing this wick, dude? I'm bugging out by it because look how long it is. Jesus. In a 5-minute candle? Almost looks like they did it in 1 minute, too. Doesn't exist on the 1 minute, I don't think. No, it was a collection of moves, but Jesus. Huh. Just something to think about, right? Like, I'm always wary, right? That's kind of interesting there. That's shady. Very, very shady. BNB up. Shadiest coin in the world. They would make sure they were going to get you out of that trade no matter what. Damn. All right. Someone was wicking. Someone was pissed. Had to get their money no matter what. So we're going to watch BNB down right now. And basically, well, that's Bitcoin down. Hold on 1 second. We're going to watch BNB down at 499. Let's look at Bitcoin down too. Is Bitcoin down looking nice? Yeah. Starting to roll. With the 4 hour, we should be in the pink soon. Damn, man. Bitcoin's going to roll over a little bit today. That's what this says because Bitcoin down's looking bullish, right? Look, Bitcoin up is just crossed though on the 4 hour. So it basically says that we should recover up back to support at 10.823 and then we're going to roll back over. That's kind of what I see happening for the day. You know, it's a give or take type of day because you don't have confluence with Bitcoin doing what it's supposed to be doing, right? All right. Can POLKADOT reach $10? That's the question, right? And we kind of went over that yesterday because I was trying to show you like Litecoin and how Litecoin moved as compared to POLKADOT. And it's very, it pretty much, yes, it can, right? But now, look, basically I said the trade of the day was POLKADOT to 393 up to 450. It just took way too long. And every time you got gains, you lost them all. Got gains, lost them all. Got gains. It was just, it was a struggle of a trade. This is the 4 hours, so you were in the trade for about 4 days straight. Yes, fine. I'm not saying the patience, you know, you made 15% on the trade, which is a great trade, an amazing trade. But I said I'd like to see it go to 480 and break above this moving average here, even 460, and start to break out. You know, I have an alert. I'm going to throw an alert. I have an alert on that line. You can see it's right there. It's hard to see, but it is there. And when it hits it, I'm going to begin to trade it. I'm going to begin to trade it around 467, and I'm going to make this 62% gains out of Polkadot. It could very easily come back down to the bottom of the trend line. So we're basically, this is a big line for it. It did get rejected by this area with that candle. Let's look at the 1 hour, how the rejection happened. Yeah, so already kind of beginning its downtrend. So is there a Polkadot down? I really think there is. Down, yeah. So I think this would be a perfect time to play Polkadot down. Look, about to pop. Down. Yeah, I'm going to get into Polkadot down right now, and I'm going to ride the trend back down. See what I'm going to do is I'm going to ride that trend back down. So I'm getting into Polkadot down right now. It's on the 1 hour about to cross. On the 4 hour, has some red actually. Might want to wait a little bit. A little more pain, but we have our green candle with the buy down. I like DOT down right now, man. I'm going to go against the trend. I'm going to short Polkadot today. I think that's the trade of the day. It seems like a pretty good guarantee because we got rejected by the top of the trend line. You know, we're forming this base now, and this is a double bottom. As you can clearly see, no more lower lows seem. If it is a lower low, very strange. But with the wick, now the wicks. So we're kind of hitting this area. So I'm going to watch this today. And honestly, as the MACD turns pink and the blue line curves, I'm going to get into Polkadot down. That may be my trade of the day. Put that on your radar. Put that in your pipe and smoke it. I'm really looking at this guy. I think this will be the moneymaker today. You always ask me to look at cream, but cream... let me see. Let's see here. Cream BUSD. Yeah. So cream got pounded to the ground. This is looking good for all the other, compared to all the other coins. This has a cross coming. Wow. On the 4 hour, looking healthy. On the 1 hour, we already kind of had our move. Let's see what the percentage gains are there to see what profits they were taking. 7% gains out of cream. Is breaking above the 21-day moving average. Yeah, it has. I get what you're saying. Like, we got to watch this 1 hour kind of roll down. Would have been nice to buy here at the oversold region, right? To me, I missed the boat. It's like if you know how to trade perfectly and the trade's not perfect, then it's like you can't do it. That's how I feel. It's like, damn. Well, you know, not perfect, but you know the best way to put yourself in the best percentage chance to win. And if it's not working, 12 hour, thing is rolling down. Not a lot of information on it. 6 hour, 4 hour looks really good. Almost like a double bottom here. Do we see any divergence? We do see divergence because we see the MACD is doing this, but the price is doing this. Tells you that we should move up, right? That's bullish divergence right there on the MACD. Pretty good. Any other divergences we see? You know, it's slight. No, that's it. 2 hour really is your go-to here because you don't have a lot of info. 1 hour is going to roll over. This looks like in like a couple hours, this is going to be like a perfect trade, you know? We just want to see it reset, maybe come back down to the support. Doesn't have a lot of place to come back down to, really. 54. 54. Ziliqua still doing its thing, right? Wow, look at that on the 30-minute. Okay. Look at this strange double bottom. There's those W's again. So it came down, broke out of the wedge, fell out of the wedge, and then it's in a rising wedge now, which is a 68% chance of break to the downside. Damn, I wish we had seen this 20 minutes ago. Could have made a nice $219 on the scalp. About to break out of the rising wedge, though. If it does that, that's going to go parabolic, man. Kind of have to... I feel like I would have to take this pole, and this is kind of what it's going to do. We'll have resistance here, obviously. If it breaks through there, then it's off to the moons. People are all over this coin today, so... But look, it may begin that fall right now. We don't know. We're going to see. We're going to see now. But yeah, it's falling down. Rolling over on the 1 minute. Let's see the 4 minute. The 4 hour, I mean. Wow, what a candle, huh? Kind of pissed I missed this. I mean, I had the triangle right here by the bottom of the trend line. There isn't a coin I haven't worked on. Like, I swear I've done work on every single coin in here, man. Like, yeah, I like it, but it's over, right? Like, we missed it. Now it's just we have to be the sad guys that didn't make the money. Bottom of the trend line by 36%. Damn it. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 10 will be 40 hours. So 3 days, though. It wasn't easy. It wasn't easy. You had to be patient. Wait that trade out. So look at this, man. This is on my radar, man. When it's on my radar, I right click and I turn it blue like this. Okay. I like cream and DOT down today. I'm in SRM still, so let's give a look at where we're at with that. So SRM started to break out, doing well, and then it got banged down. You know, basically with that Bitcoin bang down, it just stopped all the movement here. SRM too have been working on this channel and coiled back into it for so long. Came back down to support, bounced off, got wicked in. I bought in right here because we were in the pink with the blue line curving. There was no reason not to. We got into profits, and then Bitcoin just took them down. Like, took them right down. Look at that. There's your bearish divvy. Right, because we're pretty flat there, but we're going up high here, so you get bearish divergence for sure. Exaggerated bearish divergence, but there it is. Now we're gonna fall over on the 1 hour. We're about to start rolling over right now on our first pink bar on the 4 hour. Sad. This trade looks like it's gonna flop and just kind of turn right back down. Maybe a triple bottom at support at 172. So basically, the only thing I see happening in SRM is it coming back down to support. It sucks. This trade doesn't look good anymore. I have to be honest. I have to be really honest with it. It's coiled up, though, and it's doing well. Like, I know if you hold it for 3 or 4 weeks, you probably will make money. But I'm a pattern trader. I can't go by those, like, ifs, whats, I thinks. I just got to keep looking at the chart. And the chart's telling me no way. Chart's telling me no way, dude. 12 hour about to roll over. 6 hour kind of doesn't look strong as well. We didn't get enough of a push, man. Should have had more volume here, and we just didn't get it. I think I'm going to close this trade right now. I'm in it right now. I'm going to close it. I'm down $17. I've been in it since 9/28. I tried my best, right? I've been in the trade for 1, 2, 3, 4 days. It's locked up my capital. It has given me no rewards. It has done nothing for me. I'm out. And I can see that it's probably going to roll over. I'd rather put this money into cream, something better. I'm in Sol right now. I'm really, really heavy into Sol. I like Sol. I think, the Sol looks way better. I should sell my position in SRM and get into Sol. Look, not about to roll over on the 4 hour. Actually has a cross coming. We all see the red, though. Everyone got that red bar from Bitcoin. And there's a chance that Bitcoin rolls over, man. If I'm looking at a BNB down, that means that I shouldn't really be in any other of these tokens too. Tells me that everything will go down, right, with BNB. There's probably be a select few that defy the odds. So everything took that red candle from Bitcoin and now got bought back up. So it's like all eyes on Bitcoin again today. As you can clearly see, it's all eyes on Bitcoin. Yeah, SRM's bunk right now, man. Really whack. I have a stop loss at 179. It's at 185 right now. I'm not giving it a lot of room to hurt me. I like XRP, man. Look, broke back into its bull flag pattern here. No one's talking about this. Look at XRP doing its thing. I like XRP right now, guys. Look at it on the 4 hour. About to have a cross. Has a lot of new news with the Flare network and the Spark token. So that's something you really got to like look into. And that I think is going to create some adoption for XRP. 9% gains coming. I see XRP going back to 27 cents. Put that on your radar. XRP in a bull flag broke back into the bull position, holding this trend line right now on this candle. Already getting wicked off of it a little bit. That's a good sign. The wick down right here and the good sign. This doji, reversal doji. Okay. We need to go sideways here, though. That's what we need to do. Don't want to fall back out of the pattern again. I like XRP, man. XTZ, Tezos, about to roll over on the 1 hour. On the 4 hour had its move, but not much gains coming. But if it does break this level, look for it to go up more. So if it can break 231, it should be able to get back up here to 251 and kind of clear this gap area here. It's in a rising wedge, as you can see, which is a 68% chance of a break to the downside. Make its way back up to the pattern, down to the pattern. So I don't like that pattern. I don't trade that pattern. That pattern scares me. I really like this DOT down right now, man. Especially after it made such a nice move. I feel like it's just going to come back down to the bottom of the pattern. So everything getting these strange candles. Like, let's look here. But we started to move back up in the last few minutes. Like, these are 1 minute candles. So in the last 15 minutes, we're starting to move back up. Yeah, Link could easily roll over too. Let's check out Link, man. Link is in a downtrend, clearly, right? Right now, on the 1 minute, starting a downtrend. But now it's in a bigger uptrend, starting a temp downtrend. On the 1 hour, it's going through this channel, right? Got rejected by the top of the channel. So Link down as well. Let's look at Link down. Let me go to my down tokens. Down leverage tokens. DOT down. Let's add Link down. We're at for time 11. Okay, so Link down at 48. Oh, look at this thing pounded. This thing's about to cry. Yo, I think it's time to go Link down, DOT down, close all my other positions. Uni's kind of moving a little bit. ICX holding, long-term hold. Yeah. So I'm going to put my stop loss at 183 on Serum Labs so I can get kicked out real easily. Kick me out, Serum Labs. Let me put a limit order on that, actually. Do I have a moment? It was a limit, thank God. Okay, so Serum Labs, we're going to go ahead and get out of that. For a $16 loss, we were in it for 4 days. Hey, we didn't lose nothing trying to play. This is starting to make a move, man. You do want to buy in the pink here at the bottom of this trend. It's in the falling wedge, 68% chance of a break to the upside. Starting to break out, technically, already. Got rejected a little bit, but starting to break out. So we need Bitcoin to roll over. I can't believe I'm saying that, but it's the facts. And these two coins look like we can get, what are we going to get out of the day if they go their way? 15% gains. I'm happy with that on a day that's sketchy. TRX down. They're all down, man. That BNB up I have in there. I shouldn't have the up coin in there. I should only have the down token. Ethereum looks like it's going to make it back up to this trend line here at 238. So the down token's looking really good. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? And there should be my stop loss on Serum. It continually falls through my limit orders lately. Like, what's going on with that? Like, here, look, I'm going to prove it to you guys. I had a stop loss at 183.44. It's like it just got placed then. Like, they're late. They slip, man. 3 commas algorithm is like getting slippery. Like, do you have too many people and you're not able to keep up with it? Like, maybe I need to redo my API connection. I might reset my, I don't know if that matters, but like, look, I had a stop loss right there at 183. And then you have to close the market price, but I don't want to do that, you know? So I have a stop loss at 183.44. It fell over. There's nothing you can do here. Like, they should let me just slide this back down, you know? Like, I can't edit it. I can't do... This is what I don't like about them. I'd have to cancel this and do a new order or close at market price. It's like they're forcing you to close at market price all the time. It's really, really annoying, man. Oh, so now my stop loss hit. Funny bastards. Yeah. Shady business. It's not all roses all the time, right? You got to figure these things out. Yeah, so Link could go down. I'm looking at all these coins, man. Yeah. Let's get back into Bitcoin because that's basically going to control the day. I'm giving today a 4, man. It looks great. All night, yeah, well, weekly candle, everything's going. Kind of selling you the algo looking nice. Let's be honest. Algo looking nice. It's one of the few things that, when I say looking nice, I say only red coming. Like if we had the green about to roll, then it's not looking nice because the pink and the red is where the down happens. People don't realize that. It's the pink of the white section of the green. Like look, I point this out a lot, but I want to make it right here. If I put the dotted line right there, you see it goes up. That's where the price starts to go down. Price goes down. It's not, people think, oh, price goes up on the green and it goes down on the reds. No. Price goes down halfway through the green and halfway through the red. Price goes up halfway through the red and halfway through the green. It's not all about buying the curve. It's about being able to front run the curve and to buy on the pink. And that's where you become the most profitable. And that takes a lot of effort. It takes a lot of determination. It takes a lot of focus. It's not going to be easy to perfect that. Okay? I can make it look easy, but it took years of just kind of doing it to be able to trust. Bottom of the trend line here for algo. A lot of news for algo. It's on a lot of people's radars. Hearing at it about a lot. Looks like it may roll over though on the 4 hour, or we get a double top. Also, algo has already made a pretty big move out of this falling wedge to my support region that I already hit. So that would have been the trade. Hit the green bar, got rejected. I would wait for algo to roll over a little more on the 4 hour and the 12 hour. Yeah, 1 hour looks all right, but that doesn't hold a lot of weight. Like that could just tell us we'll get to the top of like 1 hour would just show you that you're ranging. You need a bigger move, and that's the 4 hour. 1 minute looks pretty good though. Interesting. One minute about to have a cross. We're getting rejected a little bit, but this is interesting. Again, not a great day to scalp when you don't have a lot of movement. Like, look, people who don't know what Bitcoin's going to do. Okay, so now Bitcoin just had a really weird reaction, okay? Let's look at it now in the 1 minute. So let's build a story for the day for Bitcoin. What happened to Bitcoin? Where is it at? What is it doing? So it had its initial spike up that kind of created its new move, right? And it went all the way to 10,932 this morning. And people said, you know what? It's a good price. Let's start scalping it down. They take it down. But the people bought back in saying, you know what? Bullish, bullish, bullish. And then it formed a range here for about an hour that people seem to have liked to play. Then it started to go up. People probably got in. The fake out happened. People sold. And then that nasty idea of the fake out, sold. Then again, it hit another stop. It fell through the bottom of this and sold. But yet, people said, you know what, though? We're bullish. We're bullish here at 10,858, and we like it. And then it started to play games and range in this range. After it ranged there, it got bought back up into 10,877, came back. But now, look, it hit support at 10,86. People liked it. Then they rode it back up to 10.9, and we fought 10.900 again. And yes, someone must have gotten in, and someone must have been playing this channel. A whale was playing the channel, if you can see. And he basically was like, oh, I'm going to sell now. Came back down. He maybe bought a little early, not to the trend line. Came up, sold again. This triggered all the people that got in here thinking it was bullish. Then they're scared. Newbies, retail selling. Boom, we hit 10,900 now for the third time. And now we find that 10,900 is heavy resistance right now. Look, heavy resistance. We get rejected all the way down, back to 10,836, and then we start a rising wedge to try to make our way back. We get back into the pattern, which tells me now that 10,859 should hold support. And then can we range again and then boom up out of this rising wedge, out of this bull flag. Let's just see the immediate short-term target if we do break out of the flag. And the 1 minute won't give us a lot, but it will just kind of give us an idea. So 10,993. So the short coins look good. A lot of coins look like they're going to roll over. Bitcoin is bearish and bullish. It's back in the pattern, yet it's not. It looks like a bearish retest if I look at it on the 1 hour. Actually, 1 hour, it's in a bull flag. That's weird. Was the 4 hour? Where was the? Let me see here. Interesting. So it broke back into the pattern, which is very bullish now. Look at this. It broke back into this pattern on the 4 hour. It just had a cross. Wow, it's pretty bullish, man. Oh, so I had another pattern inside of the pattern. That's what I was doing. So these are two different ideas that I have going. One idea is that it's in a rising wedge and it's fighting. But look, it broke back into the rising wedge even too. In my opinion, this is great. Great. So here I thought that was bearish, but we broke back into the rising wedge, which is great too. Now I'm actually flipping. Isn't that interesting? So now I'm flipping a little bit. I don't know if I want to short these coins right now, honestly. You know, but they do look good. Like, you can't say that the down tokens don't look good. We got Link down, TRX down, XTZ down, DOT down. They all have a green candle, almost every single one of them, except for BNB up, which is an up token. And it was in an uptrend. It's coming down too, so we should put BNB down there. I'm gonna delete that. I'm gonna delete this. I'm gonna put it in a different place. This is a two beans, man. Oversold as well. All of them are pretty close to oversold here. Wow, that was a really nice short on TRX. Let's see. What I want to do now is I'm going to kind of give you guys some awesome insight. Let's do a back test of TRX to know when we should short it and why. And we'll use both these charts in confluence. So we're going to take the idea here. We did see the pink. We were oversold and the pink was about to roll, right? Honestly, that if that doesn't look just like Link, not Link, BNB down or DOT down. No, none of them look as good. ETH down looks pretty good though. Interesting. So what I want to do is, so we have TRX down here, and then I want to basically look at the TRX chart and see, like, what do I see happening for it? Yeah, K-A-I, okay. So you're like a huge, Theo, you're a huge Uniswap guy. You seem to be, of all of us, like, most of us are like heavy Binance spot traders. You seem to be the one guy in the group that's like doing a lot of Uni. Uni didn't work out for me too well. Thank God Uni came and paid me, and I am up on Uni now, but like all the things I bought on Uni, like I bought, first of all, I didn't realize the fee structure and all that stuff too. That was news to me. So I'm just looking at the group. Mainnet release on the 14th, on the 5th, October 5th. Yeah, Zill swap on October 5th. Yep. Definitely will dump hard before that. Zilliqua not caring about Bitcoin. So Zilliqua, you guys are saying still moving. I thought we thought it was about to roll. Huh. Yeah. Yeah, no scalps really. Here it's starting to form a level of support. This could be turning into something. In the pink. Bottom of the trend line. We're either going to roll through or we're going to bounce up. Last buy right here boomed up. Right here too. So if you did it 1, 2, And we're about to get in there. 3 is a charm. Right now, you're buying the bottom of the trend line. Look at that. Possible scalp for Zilly. See the potential gains. Back to this same level of resistance, where you'd be smart to take profit, or at least raise your stop and see what goes on. $200 gain coming there. Put a 0.5% stop. Let's see here. So I'm going to break down a scalp for you guys. How to play it. Strange double bottom pattern there as well. So wicked off the bottom of the pattern here. Kind of is very good. Let's just look at the MACD and huge. I want to wait for this line to curve. Always really good to have a big screen, and always really good to have zoomed in MACDs. Look at that, starting to curve for me. See that? Wow, we just got bought up there. That's a doji reversal? Wants back down to the pattern. Look, now the curve negated. So now we look at this again a little closer. I don't like Uniswap, just the projects. I like their tokens. Happens to be there, are not big yet, as they have lots of potential upside. I totally agree. For sure, man. 5 years from now, whoa, Uniswap will be something unknown, like completely unrecognizable. So different, right? How bizarre. How bizarre. How bizarre. How bizarre. So I would like to go into some news. A lot of different stuff coming out today in the news. Will I scalp this? I don't know. Looking like a potential scalp though. Just keep watching this falling wedge until it decides to break out. And then we either buy the breakout or we buy the potential breakout. Be awesome if it got oversold, right? It came all the way down here. Yo, the 1 minute usually does. Here it didn't. But for a lot of time, look, there it is. It got up pretty high. Got back down. That's only like a half an hour. May scalp this, so I'm looking at it. You basically find a hot coin of the day that everyone wants, and then you hone in on an entry, and then you scalp it. Pretty simple, right? This is the talk of the town today. Everyone's in this thing, or talking about it, or selling it, or doing. There's volatility, there's movement, right? So we know there's attention. We know there's attention on the coin, but you don't buy yet because you just don't do that, right? You gotta wait for this to curve. It's going to curve as the price moves. And you want to watch the apex of the curve too on a micro scale. Like you have to have patience. You have to know that you may not trade at all. And honestly, it gets better when you know that you make some wins, because then you're like, okay, like I don't have to do anything at any moment, right? Like tomorrow there's gains. There's always gains. So look, we broke up out of the pattern and then we got shot back down. That was shady. We hit the 21-day moving average and it was like, boop. Really weird. The 1 minute will show you some strange price action, honestly. The curve is getting way lighter than this flat apex. You can even see it here. So it's starting to kind of form more of a base. Okay. That may have been a reversal doji right there. See it? Those are reversal dojis. You know what I'm saying? It's like a star. See it right there? Usually tells you that the pattern will reverse. But here we had someone, but this is more in the center. It's more high there. That's a reversal doji. And there we go, man. I think that's it. Look, boom. Reversal doji. Ooh. Or is this a fake out? We're about to have the cross, though. I'm liking this right now. So we're going to smart trade Zilliqual on a scalp. Can only imagine. Yeah, I might get into Kai. This is going to be huge in Asia. I'm going to look into Kai for you guys in a second too. So check this out. Zilliqual scalp here. Okay, broke out. I say you buy the breakout with the cross, right? Ask is 2039. Going for 5,000. So I have some capital open. 2038. I'd like to see it wick back down to the pattern for a retest. We do see a little bit of a wick. May miss the retest. That may have been all we get for a retest right there. And then we set our profits. We only want to lose basically 1%, which is 50 bucks. We'll go in at 239, and we're going to play it close to the bone. Very close to the bone. Today is a very risky, high risk day. So if we do enter right now at the bottom of the trend, which is perfect, my 0.5% stop loss will put me, I should go to 0.65, even 0.72. 0.72 will kind of get me, if I wick off the bottom here, I'd still be in the trade, right? So 2039. Cross looks very apparent. Okay, and we're going to make this trade. 2039, stop loss at 1%. Our target is up here at 2065. Not trying to be greedy, and we'll go from there. See if we get a fill here. Should get filled really easily. Okay, we got filled up on the trade. Now, when you're trading big like me and you do you want to get the ask, sometimes you will be down. Like I'm down $17 already. I don't stress that because that's like a fluctuative move. It's not really a huge deal to me. It'll go up and down, and I see it all the time. Like within seconds, I'll be back to zero or whatever. It's not, I don't really stress that, but I wanted to show you guys that because it's something I'm not telling you, and you could see it one day. I'm like, wait. Is this a possible retest, or it could be coming back down to the bottom of the pattern again? Look, we didn't get across.
I have good news.
Yeah.
I have a zoo.
What do you mean?
A zoo is gonna open.
Really?
Not a real zoo. I'm pretending, but I just made it.
Okay, I'll come to the zoo in a little while. Thank you.
You're welcome. You don't need tickets.
Okay.
It's for free.
Thank you. Hear that? We got a zoo here today I get to go to. It's pretty sweet. Can't wait to go to the zoo. So yeah, I'm hoping that the trend line holds and it starts to break out. We do see higher lows now. Look, low. Now the lows are getting higher. Here they were getting lower. Here we saw the similar thing though when we broke down, and now we are breaking down. So you do want to buy bottom of the patterns. It's not a perfect scalp. I am trying to play this MACD close to the bone though. And you know, how much more can it fan out? You know, I'm playing the odds of the MACD in my favor. There you go. And we can leave that trade alone. Let's look at Kai. You guys keep bringing up this Kai business. I don't know Kai that well. I think someone wanted me to look at it recently. I had problems getting it. Okay, here it is. USDT. Oh, it's on KuCoin. Yeah, KuCoin, guys. I've got KuCoin. I play KuCoin. I actually haven't looked at my KuCoin account in a long time. So this doesn't have a lot of volume. Hard to scalp, right? So we're not going to be scalping it, but we are going to be looking at it. Kai. I want to see the live stream window. OBS today. How's it? It was a little off with the movement of the window today. Okay, cool. So, Kai. It's in this falling wedge. Actually, what am I doing? Let's delete all old work. Let's get to the 12 hour. Let's focus. This is too big. MACD window does not need to be that big. RSI window does not need to be that big. Give myself more graph space. Okay, cool. All right, now we see where we're at. Now we get a picture of real life here. Okay, and we're going to do our support and resistance lines. Do the same thing every time, guys. like clockwork. No different. Okay. Kai has partnerships in Singapore and stuff, if I'm not mistaken. Wow, that was so detailed. I'm sorry, I'm just being funny. I'm just being funny, man. Don't. Yeah, it's got some stuff. Yo, that coin's got some stuff, man. I'm telling you. It's got some good stuff. I was just messing with you, man. I do the same stuff. I'm like, yo, I put an idea in Telegram. Okay, we'll check that out in a second. Okay, so we see this 706. It's bouncing off the 706. Came back down to the 706. Now it's at the 786 of a Fibonacci retracement. Kai is healthy. Seems to forming new support and another higher low, actually. Falling out of this falling wedge. Like so. Forming this level, this bull flag now. Temporary target of that smaller bull flag as we take the pole in the immediate short term. Kind of basically what I like is we have a pattern that shows you that it should break out of the larger pattern and actually get to the first level of support here at 2368. And from 17, that's 6. That's about 30%, right? Yeah, 35% gains there. 32% gains out of Kai. 12 hour doesn't look too good on the MACD. 4 hour, yep, 4 hour looks good though. Look at that. Let's look for some pink. So let's zoom into Kai. Let's get it on the 1 hour now and see where we're doing. Okay, so Kai. It's in this descending triangle though. It is bouncing off the pattern. It's at the bottom of the pattern. On the 1 hour, it looks like we may come out. Interesting. I do like Kai right here, honestly. Looking pretty good. Doesn't have the volume because it's on KuCoin, right? But probably will get added to more exchanges as it moves. Definitely worth putting on the radar, guys. You're right. It's a healthy It's a healthy chart. It looks very, very good. I would ladder, if I was going to get 1,500 of it, I would ladder in my first 500 right now. And what ladder in means is you buy in ladders. You buy in different sections. Like here, you would buy here. If it broke down out of the pattern, you would buy here. And then you would buy a third time at the bottom of this pattern, just something to think about. All these TRX down tokens, Link down, BNB down. Are they moving for us? Are they doing anything? 15-minute. So the 15-minute Chainlink down broke out, and it's now retesting. That's a retest, right? And it's bouncing off the 21-day moving average as well. Let's build a case for Chainlink to go down. Let's go look at Chainlink for a second. It looks like Chainlink is about to get rocked. It is in this falling wedge, but that's a bull flag to me. Could break out, It's not overbought. 4 hour doesn't look great, but it's not the worst. But yeah, it's not where you want to buy it. It looks like it will definitely come back down to the trend line at 951. So you know what, that's what I should play. I should just play the idea that it comes back down to the trend line and short that move. We're going to short a little move on Link. So that's kind of my idea. That's the idea I built. I think it may play out. The chart's with me on it. So to short Link today, huh? Never done it before, so I'm questioning it. I'm like, do you really want to short Chainlink? I don't know, man. It broke out. It's retesting, double bottom. But it is rolling over here on the 15-minute, but whatever. Not in that 4 hour. So the 4 hour is not strong on either of these. How is the 4 hour not strong on both, bro? Like on both tokens when they're the opposite of each other. That's another reason I can find days that are hard to trade when both. Look, so they say right now on the 4 hour. Okay. So on the 4 hour, they say Chainlink. Something was going on there. You saw that? Like, let me get this VPVR off, man. This thing really slows down TradingView. So the 4 hour, we have a cross coming on Chainlink. So that's bullish. And down, we have a cross. So basically, it's just Chainlink is going up. Forgive me. I think something like it didn't load properly when I was looking at it recently. Okay, so Chainlink going up. Possibly now. So now I'm bullish on Chainlink. Interesting. I'm flip-flopping today. I'm always looking for confluence. I'm always open to the idea that I'm not right. That way I don't get burned. I change my movement as it happens. JST, yeah, that's probably a good move too. Let's see if it's in the big winners of the day. So Chainlink, 25% gains possible if it breaks out of this pattern. We do see a double bottom as well. 4 hour looks very healthy. The 12-day, the 2-day doesn't. The daily, a little more room to move. The 2 hour, nope. The 4 hour, nope. But the 4 hour looks good, man. 4 hour looks very good. But we could come back down here at 9.49. That'd be a lot of pain to have to hold through. Lend fell, they basically fell out of this bull flag, came back up. Now it basically broke back into the position. Like it's like, oh, I'm still here, guys. Don't forget about me. I'm in the bull flag again. And I'll break right out for you. And look, it started to break out, but it didn't have the volume to complete its move all the way to the target at 62. JST. This looks like it's about to pop on the 4 hour. A little bit oversold, touching on that line. It's in a falling wedge. It has this level, kind of this area where it was resistance is now new support right off this bounce area. Wow, I like JST here. The daily, a little spent. Oh, wow, the 12 hour looking healthy. 12 hours about to look. Not much bearish momentum, about to have a cross. Interesting, broke out, but it's getting rejected right now off the trend line. Could be a nice retest. Could be retesting. Let's look at the 1 hour. You can clearly see a retest in the 1 hour. Yeah, so broke out, retested a little bit, kind of in this like flag wedge. So I want to get into JDST right now. 4 hour tells me that you're good to go. About to have that cross. Would have liked to have bought in the pink at the bottom of the trend line though. Missed half the move already. We are retesting though. But to me, it's like, are we moving or are we getting rejected? We're going to have some strong resistance here. %gains if we come up to the target. Looks like we might have a little trouble here as well for some resistance at 37. I like it. I mean, you got Just Swap. You know it's hot right now. But this thing did fall out the sky. It was already up at 9 cents, so it's down over hundreds of percent already, right? It's down 200%, 300% really. It's retraced down to the ground. Interesting. Just came off of that low level there. Let's see if there's a scalp possible. Nah, not looking scalp worthy. Beginning a trend. Could break out of this pattern though, but nothing's screaming at me right now. Yeah, I don't see a lot of amazing trades today. It's not like yesterday. Yesterday was hot. Like, yesterday was a hot day, bro. Like, things were just, you couldn't make, it was raining. It was raining money yesterday. So Sparta though, continuing to make moves. Wing, Bake. For Bake and BNB, Wing USDT starting to move. DGB making moves. Ren on the radar. First thing I looked at this morning, BTT. A lot of double-digit coins, so things going well. Waves maybe on the move right now. Zcash. Zcash, someone brought up recently, earlier in the morning. Let's look at Zcash real quick. I believe they have a fork coming up too. Oof. This thing looks like it's about to fly on the 1 minute. Bit of that bullpen in action there. Bottom of the trend line. Cruising. Want to inspect the MACD. Curve coming. Pink coming. Momentum losing. Where is the resistance and support though? I don't see nothing. Are we in price discovery? No way. Zcash at 68. So what you do is just take the pull. That would be your target. Right here. $280 on a 10K move. Huh. Okay. The Ziliqua scalp is alright. Not doing well, right where we started. Huh. This looks like it's about to start to break out. Starting to break out right now. The key would have been, we already missed the move, is to buy the bottom of the trend line. What do you mean there's no support at 11? We didn't break 11 yet. 11... Dude, I don't think you'll ever see Bitcoin below 10,000 again for the rest of your life. Not until it crashes, like, in whatever. I don't think you'll ever see it below 10,000 ever again. Last week was this chance. Had so many chances to break 10,000. Went to 10-1 200. 10-1 that. You said 15K. Where is that? We went over. Dude, I've shown you. Guys, this is Chris. He gets sour over this Bitcoin game, man. He doesn't want to learn trading. I'm not trying to call you out, Chris, but he won't open Binance. Guys, tell this guy Chris to open a Binance account. He keeps telling me it's too risky. He doesn't want to do it. Please, I want to gang up on him right now. Every single one of you guys tell Chris. Be nice to him. He's my friend of 20 years, so I can bully him like a brother a little bit. You do have Binance? You do? I haven't heard you made one trade. You've never followed me. You've never said, hey. I haven't seen you make one trade. I haven't seen you try to make a call. I haven't heard any of you. I didn't know you had a Binance account, honestly. Like, last time I heard you tell me that it was too risky. You didn't want to get into Binance, you know? You're holding XRP in Binance, right? And Bitcoin and Ethereum, right? From what I remember. I don't think you've gotten into anything else. Okay. But why? So why? But I thought you're holding Ethereum, but you can hold XRP. You can hold all those things in Coinbase. I want you to trade these other coins, man. Like, look at what's going on today. Like what can I show you, man? Like, look at this. We have this up 63%, this up 29%, 29%, 27%. It's all the same coin. 16%, BAL up 14%. Like, coins are flying. Like, coins are doing their thing. You know, and I'm showing you exactly how to enter and exit them. And I know you sit home, and I know you work on the computer, so you have time to do this. If you take it seriously, like, you actually find that, you know what I find? A lot of my friends, guys, think that they can't learn from me because they've known me for so long. And I didn't do this when they met me. So they're like, oh, he doesn't know how to trade. He's a liar, you know? It's funny. The people closest to you will be the least supportive of you. I found that in my rap group when I did rap music. Like, I'd make a huge video. I'd try to tell all my friends and family, and like, even my own family would like never even watch it, or they'd watch it with like half luster. They wouldn't give me any feedback. I'd be dying for everyone to be like, yo, please, like, tell me what you think. Like, I put my heart and soul into this. And they'd just be like, yeah, like, I'm busy. People that aren't passionate like you are just not going to be able to connect. So that's why I went out to YouTube and I decided to be myself super passionate so I could bring passionate people into my life. So look at this starting to break out, guys. You can clearly see this is a nice move. But I don't think it's going to have the legs. I don't think it has the legs to get up too far, honestly. I don't think it's going to get up here. It could, though. I just don't see it. I don't think the MACD's already pretty spent. I feel like that was your move. Now we're kind of rolling. Something about this trade doesn't seem right. Yeah, me and Chris have several songs together, actually. If you want to hear, me and Chris have this awesome song. I'll show you. Mad funny. It's called Cougar Bait. And it's about the idea that older women like us. We did this when we were young. This is him right here. And that's me. I could be Ashton and Taylor Fashion. Time is never awkward. Victoria's Secret, one that you creep with, sleep with. Deep dish, bungalows. Hubby never know. You know the deal. You could be my teacher. Nice to meet you. Woman knows what she wants to do with me. Cougar chasing me tonight. Oh, this girl up in my side. You that girl so full of spice. Cougar chasing me tonight. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Chasing me tonight. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Cougar chasing me too. This is Chris right here. That's plenty. Hurting me. No mercury. $40 plus. Cut off crust. Oh. Best line. No pennies. But can me and my man please tag ya? I can get on the Lodo. Soho. Obama Michelle. Give me a dime, Obama Michelle. Who knows what she wants to do with me? Cougar chasing me tonight. Oh, this girl up in my sight. That girl so full of spice. Cougar chasing me tonight. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Kathy Ireland. Cougar, you're chasing me tonight. Cougar chasing me tonight. Sorry guys, I know you're here for crypto, but this song is fire, man. Like, Cougar chasing me. Yeah, I wanna get in between ya. Oh my cougar, 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 cougar. We did do it like 7 years ago, but it's an amazing song. I love it, man. It's hot, man. That song's classic. Like, has a great point. We stuck on topic. I think the verses are impeccable, you know.
Daddy, my zoo only opens in 20 minutes.
Okay, go up there. I'll be there. Go, 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 go.
Let's go.
Okay, 20 minutes, 12 o'clock. I'll be there in 20 minutes.
No.
So look, this scalp is actually starting to move exactly to plan. Kind of crazy, right? Would have bought Zcash there with a 0.5% stop loss. You'd have already captured, if you took my trading strategy, you'd already captured a 0.5% or 0.4%. So you could almost raise the stop now to break even, like so. And that's how you scalp, guys. And now you're in a risk-free trade. You know what? If it goes up, it goes up. If it goes down, it goes down. But you made your move. You positioned yourself out of risk. And now you're sitting in the trade. And that's basically the plan. And I'm sorry, guys, if I took you off topic. Hope I didn't lose anybody there with the cougar bait. I didn't see any reactions, though. Music sounds good. You guys are funny, man. That's the thing. You guys could hear that, right? I just want to make sure. That's hilarious. I look like a clown. That's hilarious. Dude, my hater didn't come in here and hit the non-like button today. Damn, man. He was like, nope, you don't need hate today. I'm not going to hate. No hate. No hate.
Daddy,
Not right now. Don't disrespect my day right now. I give you everything. Give me my moments. Okay? Do the right thing. Do the right thing. I know you're going to do the right thing. So do the right thing. And so I'm not feeling I know there's a lot of gains and things are flapping around, but I feel like, ooh, ball just exploded. In a rising wedge too, which is pretty parabolic of a move there. Wow, BALs have just been going up all morning. Look at this thing, dude, on a tear. This would have been a scalp and a half. Never hit your, see how like when you scalp at the bottom of a trend line, you don't get your stop loss hit? Like it's, look at it, it's nuts. It's nuts. YFT2. Ah, man, no, a lot of my subscribers don't even want me talking about that anymore because they got so beat down trying to get in and out of it so many times. It's in a rising wedge right now in that 1 minute. Let's check the 4 hour. Oh, we got the double bottom, dude. Look at that, man. Yeah. With the cross on the MACD. A little late, though. I would have liked to get in the pink with the blue lines curving. We do have a double bottom, man. Interesting. Interesting. Kind of says, hey, I'm done, right? Look, this is our bottom here. We came back. We bottomed again. We came up. We bottomed again. Clear support. Interesting. After getting batted down too? The 1 hour has a cross coming? Ooh. 1 hour. The 2 hour probably looks beautiful. Oh, about to roll. I don't get that about the 1 hour and the 2 hour, how they can be so different. We do see declining volume with declining price. We're in a falling wedge with a 68% chance of break to the upside. We broke out of the falling wedge. And you can see that's a trend we were in since September 26th. Couldn't break it. Now we have broken it. We're above the 21-day moving average. Yeah, I think you're right, honestly. I think this is going to start to move. And this is DeFi as well. So it could kind of make its own move back up against Bitcoin. This is a trade I'm going to take. It's a trade I'm going to take, but I'm going to wait. Now, the 4 hour cross. The 1 hour looks good. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna get into YFI right now. Okay? Can't the trade. There's maybe some better trades, but I like the fact that it was beat down for so long. I like the double bottom. I'm going with those. It's more of a macro trade I'm taking right now. I did look like I'm looking at the overall picture of this idea, and I like it. I like this idea. I'm thinking of going in for about 2,500. That's kind of the number that sits well with me. Let's build the trade out and see what's going on. The chart gives me the trade. So if you're not getting your trade from the chart, I don't know how you're trading. I probably don't have to say that to you guys anymore. You guys know. But if there's a beginner out there that just joined and he's not watching, or you guys, please respect me. Please. I'm going to ask one more time nicely, and then I'm going to have to put you somewhere I don't want to, in your room, okay? So please respect me. These people need to learn, just like you need to learn. Thank you. So bottom of the trend line on the bull flag, which is awesome, right? I'm not buying up here or down there. So that already goes with my plan. The bearish momentum on the 1 hour isn't too strong, right? After 3 hills coming up, we're forming a new trend, as you can see, all higher lows. Be prepared to hold for a few days. Oh, I'll hold this thing for like 5 or 6 days, damn near 10 days. And now we're going to get 30% gains out of this coin, man. So we're trying to make about 703 days off of this guy. Will Bitcoin play with us? See, that's the only thing I don't like is like I have to hold this through all the Bitcoin pain, right? But we'll go in for 2,500. I just want to see where my stop loss needs to be and why. And actually, you know what? I'm not going to tell you the number, and we're going to take our stop loss first. And then we're going to figure out So if it broke back into the pattern, it would be negated, right? It could bounce off this pattern. I wouldn't like to see that. I would hold this level of support. Let's look for some new support and resistance lines. So here we have support here. We got some resistance right up here, right where we hit as well too. Check YFI first. Well, I'm already in YFI, so. But before I go in, I'd rather a smaller coin. I get more percentage gains, right? So I have to get so much more bigger of a push out of YFI than YFII. So 7% stop loss would kind of protect me. I'd get this level of support as protection. I'd get this level of support as protection, and I also get the trend line as protection. And I also get, if we can break above the 21-day moving average, that could also help us out. So, I think it's definitely starting to become bullish. We see a cross on the 21-day, starting to cross moving averages. If we go over to the 15-minute, we see more crossing. Yeah, we see it already crossed almost all of them as well right here. So I like that. That's a bullish sign. You can see price moving off of that. Yeah, on the 1 hour, we also broke above the 21-day moving average. And that's basically how these moves begin. And we're holding this strong support area as well. Yeah. It says we're going to roll over, though. If you look at it here on the 2 hour, it says that there's pain coming, right? Last time the 2 hour rolled over, like, it was here, and we went down really far. Huh. I don't know. Maybe I won't trade this right now. Yeah, it's not feeling 100%. It doesn't go through the checklist. It's not in a beautifully bullish pattern, number one. You know, I don't have a defined bottom, like, trend line. Like, look, it's starting to do this. It could just start falling off right now. Who's to say it's not just going to keep completing itself down? Interesting, right? I'm going to hold off, man. I don't think I'm going to pull the trigger on that. You said to check YFII. I got them down here. YFII 22.8, right? Just doing a similar thing, bouncing off support region. Triple bottom almost in a way. Bottom, bottom, bottom. Look at that. Right? Bottomed here, we bottomed here, we bottomed there for a third time in a row. But guys, look at this. I'm going to show you something that I don't like. I wouldn't trade this. I'll tell you why. Shoulder. This is a textbook head and shoulder. Head. Actually, I can do triangles with this thing, right? Yeah. So, boom. Boom. And now look. That is a head and shoulders, man. Right? Clearly. What do you mean possible? That's not possible. Like, that's a guarantee. Like, that's a head and shoulders. Like, that's a textbook. Like, if I go to the pattern, this is what they show you. Like, this is what the pattern shows you. Like, look. This is nuts. I wouldn't touch this thing. Like, to me, that's how I trade. I trade those patterns. So I couldn't see myself touching that for any reason. Honestly, I hate to be rude. But, yeah. I see a lot of details, right? And I try not to miss any. And there, please stop whispering in the room. Please leave the room. I love you so much, but you can't do this while I'm working. All right, honey? You're making me sound very unprofessional. Please get out of the studio. I'm gonna count to 3. 1, 2, 3. Thank you. Sorry, guys. Apologize. It's been hard because the kids aren't going to school anymore. Okay, so head and shoulders. Right here. This is like, honestly, normally it's like kind of a head and shoulders. Look at the head and shoulders. Like, this is the textbook head and shoulder. I've never seen that textbook in my life. Like, that's crazy. I mean, it could defy the pattern for sure, but like, I don't trade patterns that tell me that things are going to crash, right? And that could be a big crash. Usually it takes the, I mean, I would say it would go all the way back down to $22,000. You have to remember, this thing was at 44, came back down to 21, came back up to 33, came back. Could you say it's ranging? Could we try to build a, you know, an idea like this? I'm open-minded, so I'll stay open-minded. I'm willing to be open-minded, but that's also a descending triangle. Price kind of like, that's a weird pattern, honestly, man. Very strange. You could say it broke out here. You could kind of make it like this and make this the fake out if you wanted to, like take the head off. But no, I don't want to touch either of these. I'm not trading these. There's better coins. There's smaller coins that move way better, that have way like that like XSP. I'd rather freaking trade than that thing, honestly. Any day of the week, like any day of the week. So yeah, I don't. Sorry guys, I have a system. It may not always fit with your systems, and I don't like it. Look at Tomo Chain double topping. These play out, man. Like, look, we just showed you the double bottom, the head and shoulders. Look at the double top. Look how bad it played out. Like it gets ugly out here. And look, the double top, they show you right here. You guys got to learn these patterns like back and forth. Look, it shows you the slope, the entry, and the target, right? These are if you're shorting. These are short, amazing short positions. So you enter right here, you get into the target right there. And look, Tomo, you would have seen the double top. They'd say to enter right here and to sell like right around here. How do you get the measured move of the short? Is you take the length of the M, the middle of the M, then you bring it down to one of the M's. And literally that, it should go that low. And it is holding support now though, that it made right there. You can see that's why it's holding. And then these are crazy, man, how well they show up. But look, there is resistance. I mean, there's a support. Here it's resistance. And now it's coming back down to the same area. That was a cup and handle. And it exploded very nicely. Tomo had a really nice move. Last night was the night, man. It was almost like into the night, though. A lot of things started popping at like 3, 4 in the morning, I noticed. Let's get back into the total market cap, too, and see what we have for that. Total market cap, crypto total market cap, is doing a retest. It's coming down a retest, which is very healthy. So it's doing its retest, and then we were off to the races, hopefully. So this is beautiful. Retesting the trend line. I see us getting back up to $165 billion for the altcoins. So we're in a bullish pattern for the altcoins. Things are looking good. Not to worry, right? In the overall grand scheme of things, we're doing well. BTC going down, you say. You guys say that when it like drops like a half a piece. Let me see though. Maybe you're right. Sorry. I am in trade right now, so I'm like, I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that. Okay, so we have an alert now on WNXM, right? So let's go to that alert and see what it means. Crossing the horizontal line. Which line was it? Remember, we put 2 lines. How it doesn't... Where's my work? Like... Okay. That's pretty cool. So if you do it in one window, it doesn't save it until you open it. So look, it came back down to the bottom of the trend line. Just like I said. I said, dude, I wouldn't trust this until... And look, it came back down. That means maybe Bitcoin's moving... Yep. So there you go, man. That was so. How crazy is that? You guys saw alerts happen like that, right? So that's why you set alerts. You don't have to watch every single thing. That bounces off the bottom of the trend line pretty well. Again, let's look at Bitcoin. You guys just said that Bitcoin is on the move now, starting to tank us down. Let's see. Again, I gave today a 4. When I say that, remember that at the beginning of the day, I give the day a trading number. And that's the sentiment of Bitcoin dominance, Bitcoin, and altcoins. What I do is I take the total market cap. I take before I even start the show, I look at Bitcoin dominance, I look at Bitcoin, I look at the total market cap of Bitcoin, And then I look at the total market cap of all the coins. Then I look at the total market cap of just the altcoins. I balance all that information out into a number that gives me the idea of the probability of winning money that day. And today was a 4.5. Like yesterday was a 7.5 and 8. And you can clearly see the day was a better day. Bitcoin dominance really doing what I said it was going to do. Bounce off the top of the trend line and start to move. It's not a good sign for the altcoins. Not a great day to trade. I may close positions and bow out, you know. Yeah. Yeah, so I got stopped out of everything I was in, which is good. That's why I had really, really hard stops. You know, I didn't trust the day. It wasn't a great day. I didn't like it. You know, my scalps did not work out. I lost $76 on the Zilliqua scalp. So didn't go my way, man. Today was a hard day. Right when I woke up, I should have scalped Ren for 500. I mean, that was the plan. That was the move. I do see a lot of stuff happening from 7 to 10 a.m., man. You know? So band moving. So we're going to see, so Bitcoin taking us down. You can see Bitcoin killing the show. Here we go. So falling right out of the pattern. And this is a rising wedge, 68% chance to break to the downside. So not crazy that we would see this move. And again, is this the beginning of the pound on the weekly? See this cross on the weekly, man. I keep pushing this up, but you know, could you have a place on the stream each day with a rating out of 10 for trading? I do that at the beginning of the stream every morning. I start the stream and I go over Bitcoin dominance. We do it together, and then I give a rating for the day. Today I did that at the very beginning of the stream, and I gave it a 4, a 3.5, a 4. I said today wasn't a good day to trade. Yesterday was a great day to trade. I would like to protect my wealth today. I see what you're saying. Yeah. I love that, dude. Let's get that going right now. Okay. So I opened Photoshop. Dude, you're a smart man. I love you guys. Yeah, please, anyone want to contribute to the show, make the show better, let me know. Let me know. I get it right now. So look. So every day, guys, like he said, I'm going to put a number up. I'll put a number up. So here's like one of my, we'll duplicate this, right? Dude, you have to do a lot, man. I learned Photoshop. I know OBS Studio. Like just to live stream is full-time job. Like it's a lot going on. I have to be, it's a full-time thing. And we'll say trading, what should we call it, Theo? Can you have somewhere to refer to if people join later? Yeah, exactly. I see what you're saying. Top right of the screen. So trade, like, what do I say? I want it so people can understand what it's saying immediately, right? I'm just going to call it market sentiment. But it's kind of my sentiment on the market. You know, it's like what I feel. So, oh, and then I'll put below it rating 1 to 10. I get it. I know what to do. I'm giving it a 3.5 today. Crappy day to trade, man. Alts at least. So there you go. We can export this as a PNG with all. I'll just send it to my thumbnails. Boom. Sorry, 1 second. Sorry to waste your time, guys, but this is a good idea. I don't know if we're going to 9K, man. You got to stop that nonsense. You got to look at the charts. Sorry, I get so many people throw so many things out there without doing any due diligence. It's possible we go to 9K Twin Greeny. I don't know, man. I hope not. I just said that I don't think we'll be going below 9 for a long time, but we'll see, right? So that's done now in Photoshop, and then I can import that into OBS Studio, create a template, and yeah. So I click on this plus sign, hit image, add source, and it says add a new source instead. It's an image, browse for the image. Come on, man. Hold on 1 second. Are any of you guys Photoshop experts? Just want to see if you guys are. Just want to know who's out there. Yeah, I put a PNG into thumbnails. Save that. Just, yeah, replace it. Who cares? The other one was just the 9:30 beginning template, so it doesn't matter. All right, and here we go. And now we have market sentiment rating, which kind of is hard to read though, you know. Here's a good spot for it. So yeah, how's that, dude? Kind of cool. We could perfect it. We'll do something better, but there you go. We implement immediately. Wow, 10.66, man. And the dump begins. I did think that was a bearish retest, man. So I was right. I was right to start shorting these coins. Like, let's look at our short list now. I was right. So here, we were about to get into link down on the 4 hour, on the 1 hour, like, right? Look, dude, we would have just made a shit ton. I mean, not a shit ton, but damn near half of, dude. I was close, man. Look, I had it. I had it, guys. Why did I second guess us? I had it, dude. I had it. Both of these. We were about to buy the bottom of the trend line right here for DOT down, right? I sniffed this out, man. We would have been up 8% already. And then we would have also we were looking at link down, and that popped right out of the falling wedge. All you do is buy the, it's the same system that we play, right? It was oversold with a double bottom, pink. Everything was there for us to tell us that Bitcoin was going to go down, right? I should have played this today. That would have been the move, honestly. Yeah, so everything just got stopped out. You jumped into link down at 495. You smart man. Wish you had told us. Might have helped me or get into it too. Oh yeah, you do Photoshop. Okay. Yeah, I'm not like an amazing Photoshop guy. I need After Effects. Is what I really need is someone who's really good at After Effects, because I'm doing a lot of music videos and stuff, and I need someone who can, like, I'm not gonna sit there and teach myself After Effects. I don't see myself doing that. Wow, look at the scalp though. Scalp City, man. Damn, make $1,000 in 10 minutes. Will this keep going? If Bitcoin keeps dumping, I mean, this is we gotta watch this. Now this is overbought, telling you that if this is overbought, then how can Bitcoin keep going up? Wow, all these scalps worked out pretty well. Look at the link down scalp though. I should have honed in, dude. I kind of jumped around a little bit. You guys saw me jump around, but I was honing in on these. That hurts. That hurts a little bit, you know? It really does. Dang. Oh, you do Final Cut Pro X? I mean, I'm a professional video editor by trade. I edited the David Letterman show on Netflix. I not do my own horn, but I worked my butt off to get into some high places in the TV industry. And I recently, not retired, but I recently took a hiatus off of TV. It was very stressful. You're there all night long, like tons and tons of hours, to the point where while the CFTC charges BitMEX owners with illegally operating a cryptocurrency derivatives trading platform and anti-money laundering violations. Yikes. Interesting. Now this is starting to flag, right? Telling you that it ain't done yet, right? Gosh damn, man. Those are huge candles in a minute. I should have trusted my instincts and just played the see. I didn't. Yo, even I have to be like, play the system that I created and just play it every time. Pink, blue line curving. Get in. Just get in. It may not happen. Do a tight stop. Look, I could have put the tightest stop. It never would have got hit. Could have put 12 grand in here with a 1% stop loss. Not even. You could put a 0.5%. You could have risked 6. That's crazy. You could have put a 0.4% stop loss and bought the retest of this trend line. Breakout, retest, boom. We were on it too. We were freaking on it as a group. We were on it. Yeah, Crypto Curve, if you jump in, let me know, just because I respect you and I respect your opinion like greatly. And I'm not saying, you know what, I shouldn't say that, because then you'll say jump in, then I'll jump in. I get it. You did your thing. I just, it would have been cool to see that you saw what I see and you were like, yeah, dude, or maybe just chime in and be like, dude, I totally agree with that. I think that's a good trade. And I'd be like, you know what? I got Crypto Curve, and I'm not going to blame you, obviously. I make all my own moves. I make all my own plays. But damn, man, you just killed it. Good for you, dude. Hey, at least someone did it, right? Honestly, I was going to mention it right before you started looking at it. I see what you're saying. So, like, so you figure, well, he's got it covered anyway, right? No, that's how you can tell that I am, like, I've been doing this for so long. I'm able to switch. Like, this is something that also happened with trading for a long period of time. I wasn't able to switch like this. Even 2 years ago, I'd be trading. I would get stuck. Bitcoin would start dropping. I didn't know what coins to look at. I didn't know how to make a move. I didn't know how to transition myself inside of emotions. And because I was obviously trading with way too many emotions, so I was freezing up. When you're using the chart, you don't freeze up, because you just say, oh, well, I played the chart the best I could. It didn't work out today, but I played the chart the best I could. You know, I gave myself the best, and you can ask yourself, did I really take this seriously? Did I really give myself the best option to win? And you know what? Yes, you did. Yes, you did. If you follow the charts, if you follow my system, if you bought in the mat, like, you know, you did all the things you were supposed to do. Okay? Then there's no emotion to beat yourself up there. This looks like it can rip again. So I'm going to keep my head on this. And then we're also going to keep Bitcoin open up in another spot. But link down, man, I'm going to get it open on my smart trade. So now I'm completely in tether. I can't get hurt. I have removed myself from the carnage, and I have all my gains from yesterday except for like $160, and we made 1,000 yesterday. So we made $1,000 yesterday, and we're going to make sure that we don't give it back today. That's the plan. We're not giving it back. We're not giving back our wins. I did that for years. Gave back my wins. My honesty is my best policy. I showed you Niels Bohr yesterday. I might back into... Yeah, dude, what do you mean you might? Guys, I'm going to be hard on you guys right now because I'm hard on myself, and I need to hear... I'm going to tell you things that I think I need to hear. And sometimes I come across... My dad was really hard on me. Like, I didn't get a cookie cutter life. My dad was an iron worker who risked his life every day. And when he came home from work, I'm not saying he was the meanest guy, but he basically, his life was tough, man. And if he made a mistake at work, he lost his life. He climbed thousands of feet in the air. If you know what an iron worker does, like, this is what my dad did. Like, this is what my dad did for a living.
Downtown Manhattan. It's a long way. It doesn't feel that high.
No, it doesn't.
Did you work up there on the...
Yeah, me and Willie worked there.
It was 16 years ago.
My dad
The
did
World
this.
Trade Center was Jerry Costello's first job.
Can't do this. Can't do that. Can't do that. You can't do that. You cannot do that.
A 17-year-old kid and purchased
I am working.
60
Sorry, guys.
stones in the air. Costello's grandfather would never have imagined it. He was a fisherman back in Conception.
So look,
Steel worker, right?
So, yeah, walk around like, yeah, something. Get to walk around, yeah.
This is part of building
this is what my dad did, man.
and an image to keep
This is my pops.
This is an act. You gotta put this on in order to be a steel worker, right?
So, yeah, walk around like, yeah, something. Get to walk around, yeah.
This is
I am working with some of the toughest guys you've ever meet. I'm telling you right now. I was raised by one, and just to kind of give you guys a backstory of me, dude. We should buy that. We should buy this breakout or this bull flag. Link down, 538. Let's put the whole kit and caboodle in there. I think this is gonna rip. I'm in pretty heavy right now. I'm considering this could be a really bad fall down, honestly. So all right, dude, here we go. We're in link down. No, it's not good. This rips right now. I mean, look, we're about to have a huge cross again. Dude, we're about to make some money, though. I think we're about to make some big money right now on this move. I mean, this is... Hey, we're shorting it, dude. Here we go. Oh, my gosh. Let's do this. Let's do this. I'm up $100 already, guys. In seconds. Let's go, dude. Let's go. $150 I'm up already. Let's go, dude. Let's go in seconds. Okay? Stop loss at break even. Okay? Like, dude. Or 0.5. Now, I'll keep it at 1%. I'm not going to play games. Dude, I've never made $158 in 10 seconds in my entire life. I just did it. Look, guys. $200. I'm up $200. In seconds. I mean, all we're doing is we're playing these trades exactly at the T. Let's find our target now. I'm shaking a little bit, guys, because not shaking, but I'm trying to curb my emotions. Here's the target here. We get out right here. We're clearing it. Clearing these 9% gains. It's well over 900. All I need to do is the Bitcoin keep hitting those stop losses. Link keep hitting those stop losses. All these noobs start getting scared, right? We're going to basically play off their emotions. I feel like I should have taken that 200 in 2 seconds, though. Jesus Louises. Up, coming back down now. Damn, that was nuts. Now only up $58. That was crazy. We have $200 in literally a half a set, like literally 7 seconds, 10 seconds. Nuts. Absolutely nuts. Gotta see Bitcoin. Bitcoin keeps, or let's go just, oh man. Just on the 1 minute, link down. Up, good sign. Really good sign. We're up $158 again already. Woo! Bitcoin dominance. Really? So how does that see now? How is Bitcoin dominance? How do we play and link down if Bitcoin dominance is going? Like it's kind of funny, right? Dude, I'm up $259. Like, Jesus Louises. Like, I'm not making it up, too. Look. Right here, $259. I opened the trade at 12.15. It's 12.18. It's 12.18. I kind of want to close this trade. Like, I'm going to raise my stop to a 1% profit, 0.5 profit margin. So, which is 54.4. I won't make a damn thing. I'll make like $50, a little more, $80. But I don't want to lose, man. I don't want to lose. I'm up 230. I'm up 300 now? Jesus crying out loud, dude. I'm about to just close it. I'm so happy with this. 334 in 3 minutes. I'm really happy with this, man. I don't care if it goes up anymore. I'm out. I'm out. I'm out. I don't care if it goes up anymore. I'm out. I just made $333 in 3 minutes, dude. I'm done. Like, I never did that in my life. I'm done. I probably could have stayed in it, but I'm done. I'm out the trade. Wow, they stole $100 from me in that move. In the market, they stole $100 from me in that move. I was up 334, and they like, as it shade, like it spun and spun and spun and spun, and then they kicked me out of the trade. Damn it. But we made $224 on that trade in 3 minutes. Damn near 7 minutes. I can prove it. We went in for $13,000 on the scalp. $13,360. Wow. And it's probably going to keep going, man. I probably shouldn't have gotten out, honestly. But that's the fastest money I ever made, and I didn't know what was going on. I should have just, I should have just kept my stop and let this run. Oh, my God. I'd be up a freaking crap ton right now. I got to start playing the pattern. Everything's going to but we are overbought, right? You know what? I just made a good trade. It is what it is. Got a wick to the 63.4. I know. They wicked me right then, man. Had I sold right now, I'd be fine. Yeah, whatever. Link going to 927 in my opinion, right? So that means how much more will we get out of this trade? So we should just keep doing link down all day long, right? I mean, we could have cleared $2,000 already. Guys, Crypto Curve is in my opinion, like the most expert trader on the group. So when he does say something, take it. And me and him are both admins in another very large trading group. And that trading group is like, it's run by a pretty serious mentor, CBC, Crypto Revolution, if you want to check it out. I love Chris. I do push his channel a lot. I'm in Crypto Revolution in the group, and so is Crypto Curve. He can attest to it. We met through there, honestly, too. So it's just an amazing group of people, really positive, amazing group of people. The only issue is there's 4,000 people, and there's new people coming in all the time. So it just, it takes some bearings and takes some time to have some patience and to make it work. But you just got to do what he tells you to do. He has a whole video list of everything set ready for you to understand. And you know what, look, I sold, and good thing I sold. Look, it hit that target at 56.6, but that's how you make $224 in. Now I get to make a video. I'm going to turn this into a live video, and I'm going to say how I made $224 in 10 minutes. People are going to be like, what? How did you do that? And I'm like, and look, good sell, right? I didn't get the top, but dude, when you're in euphoria, I've learned this now. When you're in euphoria, everyone else is. Take your money, man. Take your money. I should have raised my stop to a limit. I was up 334. This is Binance being grimy, man. Like, they should have given me my $334 trade. Like, complete scum. Order book nonsense, honestly. Order book nonsense. But yo, on a horrible day, we were able to transition out of our other altcoins. We looked at everything. We looked at market sentiment. We made a switch. We made a flip. We got into some down coins. We scalped. We made money. And honestly, overbought now up in this region. So it's going to have to cool down. Well, it's late for it to cool down. And I think this is going to be a play again all day long. I think we're going to be able to kind of manipulate this. Let's look at the regular stocks right now. Actually, let's look at the stock market. What's going on with the Dow? So the dollar index is still doing its thing. It's not hurting us. So that's great. Ah, Bitcoin, man. All right, so that's why our scalp ended. So that's why you watch the scalp here. Now Bitcoin, now you want to go Bitcoin up. Now you got a double bottom and you're oversold on the 1 minute, right? Now you scalp Bitcoin on the way up now. See how this works? So now you would get into Bitcoin right now and try to get up here and get 1.19% on 10K. And then we make another 100 on this scalp. So, and so on and so forth. Maybe Link has a rebound, right? And we just kind of ping pong. That's another reason why I like scalping. I can make money on the way up and the way down all day long while someone else has to sit in a trade and take a loss. The better you are at trading, the more you realize that you have to be able to go up and down. You can't be a one position trader. What are you going to do when Bitcoin tanks, right? We're going to take all our funds because it's going to happen. This bull run's not going to last forever. And we're going to take all our funds and look at this double bottom. You're telling me we're not going to get to a V-shaped recovery right here? Watch this. Watch this. I'll get into Link BTC up right now and make a killing. Watch this. BTC up. Maybe not. I'm pissed about that $100 because I traded it completely right and they stole it from me. They stole it from me. They market sold me at a shitty price. Like, how are you going to market sell me 30% off from where I'm at? And I remember someone telling me that when they stomp you out, they gouge you. But when you mark it out, they gouge you the other way. So they don't give you the full price when you're going up, but they definitely take you on the way down. You see me a little sour right now because... And look, we see... This is bullish divergence. See? Low to low. And we take the low here and it goes up. It's so slight, but it's there. Tells you that this should go up. So I would play BTC up now and ride the wave up again. For a smaller amount of money, I missed the wave. I was supposed to get in right here, but just even looking the other way, you missed the wave. So it's 10.13.33. If we got in for 13.85 right now, I missed the wave, man. You should have got in right here on this wick. You get in on the wick. We had confirmed bullish divergence on the wick. I missed the move. You have to be so fast to do these. And then what I like about this too is now that the link's done, now that this is done, it's like the 1 minute helps me curve FOMO in the longer periods of time. Because today I go through FOMO like 4 or 5 times. But normally when I'm trading the 4 hour, I only go through FOMO like, you know, maybe a couple times a day, once a day or twice. Here I'm going through FOMO all the time. Like, here, I want to get into this. But I have to tell myself, no, the disciplined move was to get in on the wicks. You're already giving up a percentage, and now your stop loss should have been right here, safe at 0.3%. So I could have put $10,000 in this. I really feel like I'm becoming a professional scalper, honestly. I didn't start scalping till a month ago. But I found out that it's making me more money. And like on a day like today, look at all the risk today. Can't really find out market sentiment, right? The Dow's up, which is good. Is gold up? Gold back to 1900. Very, very good. I did say gold would bottom at 1860 and to buy it down there. I said that numerous times on my channel. I can see that's a good sign for the market that gold is rising. That's a good sign for Bitcoin. Why are they doing this to Bitcoin today? They picked a Thursday, right? ADA up. All the up coins now could start playing them, right? So look at Link down now. We did it. We killed that, man. All we did was we bought the measured move out of the bull flag. Now look, this may start to kind of come back up again. Stop trying to make money and give me your thoughts on my video in Telegram as an ex-professional editor. Stop trying to make money and talk to me. All right, ready? This is dope. I like the feeling already. I love this, dude. I like the camera movement. Throw a little reverse in there. Is that you right there? Are you one of these dudes? I love that, dude. You're nice. But yo, could you edit some music videos with me? I'll pay you. I don't ever ask anyone to do anything for free. Wow. They seized BitMEX today, dude. That's why freaking Bitcoin crashed right now, guys. Oh, man. They seized BitMEX. You know how many people were trading BitMEX today? Yeah, it caused a dump. Like, they killed us. These fucks. Excuse me, these bastards, man. And look, Bitcoin still said, no way. I won't go below 10.5. Wow, they just killed our hopes, though. We're so oversold. And look, that didn't even make a move now. That was it. I'm going to kind of, you know, with this crazy news today, I'm going to take a breather from trading, honestly. Just happened. Oh, wow. You're down to edit, dude? Dude, this is big news for me because I have a lot of stuff I need to get edited. And, like, I can't do it all myself. And I pump out music video after music video, and I just can't. I'm good at creating content, but then I get backed up with tons and tons and tons and tons of content. So hopefully we can work something out, man. I really liked what I saw just there. Were you one of the guys in the video? Were you the one of the people in the video? I'm wondering. And where are you from, Theo? I think you told me before, but I don't know. One thing I gotta do, guys, honestly, and it's annoying, is look what they're doing to me here. Every time I make a trade, they're keeping pieces of the coin in there that I don't know about. Let me show you what I'm saying. Like, they're keeping all these coins, like small amounts of these coins. This is what I noticed about 3 commas. It's a little strange. So look, I played Wand Chain one day. Now I got $10 worth of Wand Chain sitting here. I played Band. There's $10 worth of Band sitting here. I played Cardano. There's 10. And they did it so much, and I didn't realize. And now I'm looking, and I'm like, dude, they kept tiny pieces of almost every trade. Like, somehow 3 commas wouldn't sell my whole position. And now when I look, and I'm like, dude, this is amounting to a lot of money. That, like, and now, like, the market's going down, right? I just took a $200 hit in my portfolio, and I'm like, why? Okay, cool, man. Yeah, dude. So now, look, guys, I have all these coins. So look, I'm tethered up. I'm still in Uniswap. And I have a long-term holding in ICX that I just won't sell forever, like for a long, long time. So I don't care about that. That's not going to bother me. And a long-term hold on Holochain. Everything else, like the Zilliqua, why is there $46 in Zilliqua still sitting there? Why is there $34 in Atom? Why is there $28? And I didn't do this. Like, these are all trades I closed. And I guess 3 commas, like, does a funny way of doing it. And you don't end up selling all the coins. And now they're sitting here. And I'm going to have to go through and sell every one of these coins. Like, I'm going to have to go smart sell them on Binance. And it's going to take me like an hour one day to sit and just sell. Yeah, but can I convert $23 to BNB? Usually you have to convert tiny dust, you know? It's not going to let me, this is too big. They're not going to let me convert that, you know? It has to be like small, like these. These I can convert. 28 cents, 38 cents. These will all be dust and I'll convert. Yeah. But look, BNB up. Like, why am I holding BNB up? Never hold a leverage token. Like, it's crazy. Why would I hold $15 worth of that thing? Like, or why would I hold $6 worth of it? So look, let's do the math. 6, 16, 26, 36, 46, like 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, throw another 20, 120, right? 130, 150, 60, 70, 80. It's damn near like $200, $300. I just realized it's been sitting in my account that I should have had in Tether. It's upsetting, man. Super upsetting. So if you guys are having the same issue, remember to clean out your closet, so to speak, right? So we did link down. Now it's forming a bull flag. Nice bull pennant. Bottom of the trend line is the buy right now. In the pink. That was intense though. To make, that was $300 in 3 minutes. Like, that was insanity. I'm gonna strip that video out and make it a separate video. All right, guys, I have so much editing to do today. I'm gonna sit and edit all day. I'm gonna really look at the market a little bit, but I'm just gonna have fun doing editing. Damn, right before it pumped. Damn, that's more what all my little crap. We got 26 minutes to go. What do you mean 20 till when? Ooh, look, we're about to break out here of this bull flag. Another 10% gain coming on link down. Okay. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, well, I looked at 12:34. I'm like, what's going on at 1 o'clock? Look, we had falling price, falling volume, reversal. Just keep going with what I teach you guys. Honestly, I wasn't this good for years. Like a day like today, I never would have made that money like I did right now on that scalp. Never. This took years. This took years to get this good, man. And I'm not trying to discourage you, but I am saying, like, what is that alert? What do we got an alert on? What is the alert? This is breaking out, man. Put an alert there. It's really there. I'll move it up a little bit, right? I just like hearing that ding sound. Like ding, ding, ding. Pretty funny. Oh, there's my not like. Look, I got the guy who hit me, who gives me the not like every day. There's my not like. Look, I got the guy who. There he is. Who gives me the not like every day. Right there. There he is. Awesome. What a guy. How is the market sentiment rating though? Market sentiment rating 1 through 10 today equals a 3.5. I like that. Is that working out for everybody? Does that make sense? If you guys were new, would that make any sense to you? Like, would you be like, oh, I get that. I see what's going on. Wow, man. They seized BitMEX. Ding, 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 ding. So look. What does the play mean? This play button here. What does that mean? I don't know what that means. How can you hit play here? Anyone know that? How can you hit the play button, restart? Oh, it's like, oh, you can kind of keep, oh yeah, so I want to keep the alert on, right? This is about to break out yet again. I'm going to play this again for way less money. Okay, I gotcha. I got you, link down. You want to get paid. You want to pay me. I get it. Thank you. Let me come get some money from you. I'm coming, man. All right, got back into the scalp yet again. Feel like I just got to. The initial move won't be as fast though, so you won't get as big of a pump. It'll be slower, right? It should be a slower move. Yeah, as I said that, the freaking candle flies. But yeah, I'm trying to get at least to 56, hopefully all the way up to 58.8. That'd be really sweet. Oh, link down. No. No. It's tight. Didn't cross. We didn't get the cross. Turn up, turn up, turn up like a vegetable. Again, though, a lot of these limit orders just won't get hit, man. A lot of crap, man. I really don't understand. So there's the retest. You buy that retest off of the trend line. Do that. They do that almost all the time. I see that like religiously. And there you go. Boom. This thing should keep moving, man. I don't see why it shouldn't. But you never know. All you can do is do the same things over and over again. I know, dude. I'm really upset about the BitMEX thing, dude. Those are big time traders on BitMEX. I mean, a lot of people did go to Bybit, and I get it, but then are they going to go after Bybit? Like, when does it stop? Are they going to go after Binance? You know, like, how long can this last? I feel like the government is realizing there's way too much money out there that they don't have access to, and they're pissed. And they want to come get it. They want to take it. Like, they're going to threaten jail time. They're vicious, man. Last night I was realizing that we live in, like, you know, as long as you play by the rules, it's okay. But we live in a world where they're ready to lock your ass up. Like, any time, man, they're ready to lock your ass up. Like you, as long as you play by the rules, you're all right. The second you want your real freedom, like right now, we should all be able to transact privately. There should be no one involved in our finances. The banks shouldn't be giving information to the government. They shouldn't be in bed together. The banks actually create the laws, and then what happens is they get so big, if they collapse, then the entire society will collapse. So then the lawmakers really can't, they have to let the bankers break laws. And that's what all those money laundering news out recently, is because the bank is allowed to legally launder money. Because if the bank can't legally launder money, then the bank will go under and society will collapse. Okay? And if society collapses, then the whole system will go under. So they need to let the bankers break every law on earth in order for us to actually, in order for the system to work in the way it works. It's the shadiest thing on earth, man. It really is. So there was the retest off the trend line, and then it usually rips after that. Honestly, like that's a textbook retest. You buy the retest. That's where all the money's waiting, right there on the retest. All right, guys, you guys could sit there and watch me. If you want to sit here and watch me trade, let me know. Because I'm basically going to sit here on this trade until it's over, and then we'll go from there. But boom, that's how you make tons of money. Look at that candle, man. Off the retest. Bam. Crazy. I think I'm going to sell right there. If I hit this limit, I'll be up like damn near 400 with 13,000 in there. Oh my God. This is crazy. Whoa. Now it's at this line here. That's new support, right? Oh, wow. It's gone. It's gone. If Bitcoin dumps hard, then this is it. This is the trade of the day. Still. Oh, that's what's going on. Let me see. get rejected there? Okay, that's why. See this line right here? You can see my green line. Boom. So we got to make it past there to get to the next level. But see the retest, man? These retests are like golden. Are getting overbought now, and we have our cross on the 1 minute. Damn, man, this is gonna go to the target and make $1,000. Like, Jesus. Oh, how much more? Move my stop up. That's horrible, right? I mean, that's great. So that's a buy zone, huh? Yeah, all the down coins are the way to go today. And there it is, take profit. I'm gonna take profit. Bum. There we go. How much more can we get? I sold their curve. Yeah, dude, you gotta cut off trades that aren't working. Just get rid of them. If they don't work, get rid of them. That's it. I'm still in uni with really tight stops, down about $80 in two different. I made two $500 buys, trying to keep it real simple with uni, and not risk a lot because it wasn't doing exactly what I wanted to do. It was a little sketchy. So now we get our turn. So that was it, man. You get the pink and the green, and then that's it. If you take any more, you're greedy. Get the pink and the green. You take any more, you're being greedy. Tell you guys right now. You take any more, you're being greedy. Now, this is going to hurt Bitcoin really bad. This is, because you know what people are going to do is they had positions open in BitMEX. And I don't know what happened, if it happens immediately. Like, what happens to all the funds there? Like, what's going on? I don't know what happens. Like, I don't know what's going to go on with those funds. Right? So Bitcoin up did hit the target. Look at that. Bing. It came back down. Now it's double bottoming. Now look, it might come back up again. That's what it will do. Thank you, sweetheart. Appreciate it. I'll check it in a second. I'm still working, honey. Still involved in something right now.
Mommy's not letting me have popsicle.
Please don't.
Down. I want one.
I'll give you one in 10 minutes if you leave me alone. That's what you got to do, man. You got to bribe them to get rid of them sometimes. I love my daughter so much, but like, she's a persistent person and she will just stay on you. and stay on you and stay on you. And you'd be like, no, 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 no. And she'll be like, yes, 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 yes. And you'd be like, okay, whatever you want. Just leave me alone for the minute. Someone's got to pay the bills, right? Jesus. So now it's in a bull flag, right? So now it's in a bull flag link down. And we take the length of the move like the Elliott. Boom. And you just buy the breakout. MACD didn't have like any bearish momentum at all. So I guess they shut down BitMEX. They make us a lot of money, right? It's kind of how it works. Crazy. Opposite though. Opposite of how I wanted it to happen. I didn't want to have to do this to make money. But you gotta do what you gotta do, man. And there's the breakout. No, come back down. I'm just really thinking about what's going on here. Five, 6, 5, 5, 46, 45. So I'll enter at 565. All right, man, do your thing, link down. Just fly to the sky. Do what you're supposed to do. What a sad day. They crashed us again, man. I'm a little sad, guys, today, I'll be honest. I feel like I have to have Bitcoin up at all times. Man, a lot of emotions running high today. Did a nice tank on us, huh? Oh, a little bit of bullish divvy though. That may tell me that the link down is over. Look at this. Bullish divergence on Bitcoin now. Oh yeah, they're asleep right now and they don't know. That's a good point, man. I'm worried about this. What do you think of this crypto curve? We see bullish divergence on Bitcoin right here. Look, price going down, RSI going up. Tells you that link down may not be a word, may not move, right? That could stifle link down right now. And look, this is, oh, we have almost hidden bullish divergence here though. Look, because price swings here up, but price swings here down. It did play out, also, obviously, already. It depends on sentiment, right? Like, if those stops keep getting hit. But, I mean, I see this play out a lot. This one right here, just like this. This is like where it begins to break out, right? But then again, they could just go in confluence together. Maybe it hits this line, calls it a day, but it's going to hurt link down. Looks like we may come back down here. You know? It didn't break out. See, it didn't break out of the pattern. Now it's in a double top. Kind of acting funky. With our cross red, we didn't really get a boom up there. All we need to do is like just for Bitcoin to start sliding again though. And not gaining traction, right? And it's a wrap. I'm just really confused. I don't think 3 commas is computing my account properly, because it'll like 1 second it'll be where it's at, and next second it's like if I lose $200, it says I'm down $500, like, which is really strange. Like, I don't understand. I think the numbers are moving too fast for 3 commas API to like pick up on it, and like it's like latent, like it doesn't get it. You know, it thinks you're down more than you are. You're like, I'm not down like that. Like that wouldn't make any sense. You know. It's interesting. It's really weird. Sometimes 3 commas doesn't work the best. I think they could tweak it better. I think the API could have a little more of a move. Yeah. You don't touch 3 commas. What do you do? What do you use? What are you using? It is laggy. You're right, dude. It really is laggy because my stops have been getting pushed through sometimes. So you just trade Binance on your phone? That's it? Like you trade manual Binance? See, I find it's hard to manage. But you don't use an API management. You don't use any management, you know? I feel like I have to manage the trades, or it's like they get out of control. They become like too hard to see, and I can't get my bearing, you know? There we go. There we go. Breakout. Pretty sure that's a candle right there. I can't see it. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, no, I'm always in USDT. I just go in and out. In and out. No long-term holds, dude. I'm not doing that. Here we go, bro. Here's this breakout. Finally. Come on. That was sketchy. Let's get a move on here. All we need is this thing to tank down to where. Let's look at link too while we're here. I feel like I need to add link in, link down. Is BitBase still around, that thing? Jesus. Oh, about to roll over, dude, in 1 minute, so that's good. About to fall even more right now. Look at that. About to have a cross. Once we get oversold, then I'll get out of link down. Right? So logically, perfectly done, right? 868. Okay. I like it. If we get to 868, then we're gonna make even more on this link down. Cool. I'm happy with that. Let's go, baby. All right, guys. I'm going to run out of here. Who wouldn't, Hadouken? Who wouldn't? All right, guys. Throw me some tickers. Just throw me a few tickers to keep my head kind of spinning, keep me going, and then I'm going to sign off. May take a couple hours. Oh yeah, I don't mind. That's fine. That'd be beautiful. I don't mind if it takes a couple days. As long as it happens, right? Look at the DOT, man. Boom. Look at that thing. ETH down. Doing a bit of a flag, so that's not done yet. About to pop out of this right now. So the whole market took a poop again. What a great day, huh? Jeez Louise. Yeah, Bitcoin getting rejected here, about to roll down. Look at this, about to roll over again too on the 1 minute. So that's going to be good for link down. Bought back up on the wick. It got a retest. They tried to do a little retest. They didn't go too hard on the retest, and there we go. There's our retest. There it is. There's your buy right there into that wick with the cross. The retest comes literally right as the cross is about to occur. I gotta shave, man. There we go. See, there's the retest with the boom up, with our cross. Starting to make money yet again. Crazy, man, how fast this goes when you're on the leveraged token, because just like you're up hundreds of dollars in seconds. It's just so weird. Like look at this trade again. Up $96, up 132. You saw it in seconds. We opened it at 10:51. It's 1 o'clock. Take profit at 62. Could I be so bold? Really should do 59. I want one of these. Why can't we get one of these now? We chopped up. Let's just boom. So if you're just joining us, if you just clicked into the link, we are in link down right now. We're in a live scalp for $10,000. Thank you guys so much for joining. We are entered in at 565. Our target is 59, and our stop loss is set at 55.3. We're only risking about $100. Very, very tight stops. And yeah, that's how we play these close to the bone. We buy breakouts or we buy bottom of the trend line. Never buy inside the pattern. That will negate the trade. Link about to roll down even more to become oversold. To see that happen. Bitcoin, once it breaks 10,005, in my opinion, it's going to roll even more. It seemed like it hit 10,479, bounced back up though. So we did already break that. Now we're kind of getting basically resistance with the 21-day moving average. We're below that now. Ah, man, we were in such a nice pattern. Things were looking so good. Yesterday we had such a beautiful picture to show everybody. Now link down gets slapped out of nowhere. That's so weird, man. This is like so much manipulation, because like how could link be going down while link down's going up, and then now link's up, now link's going up, link down's going down. It's like kind of weird, man. Battling this new level of support area. This is new support, so it should wick here too. Like they're gonna test support, right? Oh my God. Fake out right there. Complete fake out. All but then it got whipped back up. This is like, you know, I'm taking the day off, man. It's getting too much. I made what I made, and I'm done. I feel like if I keep trading, I'm gonna give money back, and I don't want to do that. I'm done. Calling it a day here. Bitcoin, I do see hidden bull play out. I mean, bullish divergence play out now. I'm calling it on this, man. This is a mess. This is a mess today. I gotta wait for the market to find its place and recirculate, and then I'll come back. But I'm a little upset right now. I am emotionally attached to Bitcoin. I love it. I think it could save us from like all the money printing, and they're just gonna do whatever they can to demolish it. It's sad. BNB down. Look though, that made tons of money. Ball up still. Wow, how is BAL just still kind of going up? Ren flagging but not giving up its moves. So it's very interesting, right? Not everything is going down today. But I mean, now you're gonna like look at the Binance. The whole sentiment just changed. Still have some double-digit coins hanging in there though, but they're all down tokens and just whatever was up already today, you know. Such a precarious game this is playing here, this link down. Isn't an uptrend though, clearly. Clearly in an uptrend. I made these lines accidentally, I didn't mean to make them. Sometimes I forget I'm not in the plus. See, we're in a rising wedge now. Now, I've seen people try to call this a bull flag. What do you guys think? Like, is it a bull flag or a rising wedge? I mean, to me, it's a rising wedge. It's a 68% chance to break to the downside. But if it breaks out, it's going to go break out like parabolically. You would buy the bottom of the trend line right here, and then boom, it's gone. If this goes out, it's going to go out to something like this. I also don't know if 3 commas handles the API of the down token well. Like, I feel like it doesn't handle it properly. I could be wrong, but there's something weird going on with that. This is still very bullish. Very, very bullish. Good thing I sold BNB last night. Smartest move I ever made. Honestly, whenever you're up, take your profits, man. Because they ain't going to be there tomorrow. So funny, man. Oh. It's not fun today for me. Too much ups and downs, man. Too much uncertainty in the market. So basically, these are the coins we're going to be playing when the market freaking tanks at the end of the bull run, right? We're going to look at the sentiment and just switch right into these. Boom, 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 boom. Do the same thing backwards. All right, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. You can find out when I post my next video. Look at that beautiful link down 1 hour candle. My God, look at it. So beast. So big. Any last requests? I'm out of here in about 10 minutes. wait for it to flag. Probably flagging already in the 15-minute. Oh, there it is. It's doing the rising wedge in the 15-minute. Jesus. So that's like, it says it wants to go parabolic. That's what it's telling us. Saying, hey, we do have falling volume with rising price, which tells you there should be a reversal coming. That's divergence in a way. Weird. So I don't know if you play the Bitcoin up now, because now it says Bitcoin's going up. Back at least to here. Like we played back there on this 1 minute. Played one of these, then played one of those, but lower lows, dude. Higher lows, lower highs. It's funny though, what I like about it is, remember the weekly cross? Now it basically confirms my weekly cross that I've been talking about for freaking every single day on my channel. Every single day. Every other time we had a cross, it was nasty. So this time would be unique if the price didn't go down on one of these crosses. So, wow, look at that though on the 1 hour. We haven't seen a dump like this in a long time. Back here, when we went all the way back. Oh, man. A little sad, man. What a crappy day. Not a crappy. I mean, today's a beautiful day. We have our lives, right? We have our lives. And we have tomorrow, hopefully, as long as we wake up, right? But things are beautiful. We can't get negative. We just can't be negative. Bottom of the trend line, that's it. And make its way all the way back up. No. Guys, like, I have one kid, man. You would think I have 7 kids. Like, what the like, I don't hit my kids, but like sometimes I'm just like, is that what you have to do? Because they don't listen to me, man. Like my daughter does not listen to me. I don't like screaming and yelling. My dad was like a vicious dude. I don't want to bring that into my house. But like, how do you get a kid to listen to you when they're not listening to you, man? It's like very frustrating, man. XTZ up? Yeah, you're seeing bullish divergence on XTZ right now. So the chance this could go back up. Are we oversold? Well, how many coins are oversold? Yeah, T-Fuel oversold now. All the way back down. 9.7. Data back to 69. Not oversold yet, though. I'm waiting for the dust to settle, man. I'll give this market a day to, like, kind of get its act together. A couple days, maybe even. Now we got the weekend with low volume, too. Like, we're going to get suppressed. Like, it's going to be a battle, man. It's going to be a battle. So, now we have resistance to fight through. It just... We just better hope that Bitcoin stays above 10,500 on the weekly. Basically, Sunday night, Bitcoin just has to close above 10,500. That's all that matters. That's all that matters. That's all that matters right now is this candle close on the weekly. Closes above 10,500. If it does that, I'll be happy. I'll take it. We'll go from there. And consider ourselves still bullish. This shady wick, dude. That's really shady. That makes me not want to ever trade that. Like, I would never trade BTC up after seeing something like that. Because they could do that to anybody. And now you have people going up, down. Like, now everything's going like both ways. Like it's almost impossible to see what's happening, right? All right, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. You can find out when I post my next video. And remember, crypto is life. I hope we have a better day tomorrow. This is tough. I love you guys. Be safe.